Welcome back. We are back. This is episode
13?
14. Episode 14. Welcome back to the Grind 24/7 podcast. This is your boy G, a.k.a. I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm going to tell the truth.
You come up with a different joint every week.
Because I can't
Every
remember
week is
them.
something new.
I can't remember them.
She made me feel better.
Why?
It was just like, I'm Sheeta.
Yeah,
Like, you know,
That
it was
shit
like,
was, no, it was Sheed Money. To the left of me
and
is
she was like,
Sheed
Crystal.
Money.
I'm like, see?
No. To the
You
left
gotta
of
have
her.
catchphrases.
Yeah.
To the left of her is Dev.
Yeah.
Plain Jane.
You know
shit.
what people been calling me?
What?
Mr. Booty Man because of you. They be
Ooh,
like,
Mr. Booty Man.
Because you called me that one time we was talking about fitness. He was like, oh, no, he Mr. Booty Man. So everybody be
There
like,
you
what's
go.
up, Mr. Booty
Mr.
Man? I'm
Booty
like,
Man.
Oh man, tell him don't
I
call
was
you
like,
that.
that's not the name I was going
So-
for, but
We are back here for the first time with all three of us.
yes,
Dang.
the whole gang is
So
here.
we
Gang
missing-
is
So
here.
welcome
We're missing
to the queen.
Alex. We're missing
Thank
Well,
you,
Alex.
thank you, Dad.
Alex is in Believe. Is that how you say it?
Belize.
Yeah.
Belize.
That's where he's at now, right
all right,
now.
that's
Our
what's up.
family vacation trip shit, whatever.
See?
Oh, excellent
So,
time in Belize. That's fancy.
Yeah, we got the whole team except one. He's fired. We replaced him too.
Man, you don't show up, he fires you.
That's how it
He
goes.
worse than Trump.
Way worse than Trump.
That's not true.
You could never run for president.
Yes, I could. I could run for president.
They be
Hell
like,
yeah.
what do you think about the school districts? Fuck those kids.
Kid, right.
Fuck those
They
kids.
dumb anyway.
Retarded ass kids. You don't know shit anyway.
They come from dumb families.
Yeah. 1 + 1 is 3 ass. Get your dumb ass out of here. Boy, the fucking ball don't go in the square. What is wrong with you, dummy?
Future, they ain't got a future.
Who we got? We got our production team. We got fucking Don Corleone over there. We got Ab Lop. No, I can't say Ab Lava because that's
Robbie
Robbie La. He correct that shit fat.
He's look, look. He look through
No,
glasses.
motherfucker. Robbie Live out here. You know what I mean? We got our whole team out here minus
Third.
Alex. Alex is
Alex. Enjoy Belize, Alex.
Hey,
He-
Alex,
he-
enjoy your vacation, man. Don't let him stop you from traveling the world and having a good
you got
time.
fucking 2 days.
You
Get
ain't
your ass back here.
You fired.
Oh,
Because you just
will
got
be
back from North
replaced.
Carolina, right?
South Carolina.
South
yep.
Carolina.
I'm the only one
that?
ain't been nowhere yet. I'm the only one that's working. That's why.
No, don't do that shit, bro.
We work wherever we go.
Yeah,
We
right.
take work with us on
Yeah,
the go.
right. Yeah,
Thank
right.
You. Thank you.
You was out shaking your ass, booty man, in the strip club. You're not even trying to hit this shit.
I wasn't shaking my
He said he might have been watching some asses shake.
You was shaking your ass.
He was enjoying his
the booty
bachelor
man
party.
was shaking his ass.
Yeah.
I don't know why you was even out there, but you was out there doing some shit you ain't
I
had
was
no.
working.
Yeah, I bet
that's
you was
all-
working. I
was
bet
a
you was working.
business trip.
Coast
Sheeta
to
shaky,
coast.
shaky Sheeta. I bet you was
Hey,
working.
you know, my
Can't-
alter ego goes up and down them poles.
I'm trying to figure out you came back with all these fucking ones.
Yeah, right.
Shaky butts.
She said,
Things
Booty
that make
bucket.
you go,
Well, welcome back everybody to episode 14.
Yeah.
Welcome.
We got a great show for y'all today. We're gonna talk about some NIL deals, the transfer portal.
Yeah, I was about to say more so the transfer portal.
Yeah, more than that. Yeah. So we want a good show. Parents, kids, high school athletes, especially football players. Y'all need to pay attention to this because it's real critical for you guys, so y'all can understand how to actually get your shit right, so you can get a scholarship. Because it's not
Get
like
your shit together.
yeah, it's not
man.
like it was before, where you can be an average ball player and go to a D1 school. Those
yeah,
days is
it's
over.
tough.
Yeah,
It's tough
you
right
got to
now.
be the top dog now.
Yeah.
And everything.
4-star, 5-star ball player to
Right.
get a top D1
I
scholarship.
mean, you could be 3-star.
Nah, you
no, not no more. They're giving out
might
too
not
much
get
money.
the nil money.
D2, D3.
Yeah,
You might
that's where
not
they
get the
going.
nil money.
No, that 3-star prospect going to D1 schools. Nah.
What my notes say, that shit is out the window.
What you
Yeah,
think
that
it's
shit is out the
finished?
window. That shit
So
gone.
let's before we jump into the show, let's start with the prayer and get started and get rocking and
start it.
rolling.
Oh, y'all just gonna go right into it?
we got a little.
Y'all not gonna talk about nothing like the Eagles.
Wait, he
See,
said,
that's what I was
he
saying.
said we got to pray first. Can we get Jesus on the
We
board?
always go through the intro
Can-
first.
did she say, can
they
we get
switching
Jesus?
it up on me, Rob?
Did she say, can we get Jesus on the phone?
We always talk about
Gotta
the
get-
week, what we got going on, and then before we go into the
all
topic.
right, come on. You ain't been here. That's what.
I was here last week.
She redid the whole thing when you was going out,
Y'all
booty
be-
shaking,
Oh.
and had baby oil.
All right,
You
I
keep
got
saying
it.
that, man.
He gonna tell
Booty
me.
shaking.
He gonna tell me he went back to the dressing room Didn't have no oil, so he used butter. The fuck?
What? Yo, where you be coming up?
What am I hearing right now?
Oil and butter.
Hey, put the butter in the microwave. I need more.
I need to be greased up.
What the fuck you basing a turkey? What you need butter for?
Yo.
So I got the butter the buns to go out there.
Butter the buns.
Them fat girls.
Something wrong with you, yo.
The fat
Something's
girls.
wrong with you.
Yeah, you talking about something the fat girls pay like they weigh. I got to butter the buns.
Hey, yo.
All right, y'all. We gonna stop.
I'm sorry. All right.
is
All right.
out
So
of
what we
control.
doing? Topic news.
She gonna keep us under control.
No, she's not.
She gonna like keep it under control.
She
for us.
is out of control.
All right. She don't want to talk about can she get Jesus on the phone?
Yeah, you gonna need it.
So
We
what
gonna
is
need
the
him. We gonna need him.
All right. So what's topic news? Trending news today. Trending news.
One, I'm gonna say John Morant came back after 25 game suspension.
Look good.
Yeah,
Looking
he
good.
hit the game winner and everything.
Yeah.
So that's
Look
good
good.
for him.
Look good.
I
Look
think
good.
that's good for the team morale.
Hopefully that break matured him. That was a lot of lost money.
I don't think so.
25 games. That's a lot of lost money. I don't know
I
what
know,
will humble
but-
me quicker than losing money.
Now, when you got a lot of that shit,
And then when you got Green getting suspended indefinitely, you might want to go ahead and humble yourself. Now he's on 2 strikes. John Morant, that was 2 strikes. That was a second strike.
all right. Well, I hope he.
I don't think he's gonna flash a gun or nothing like that. But as far as mature, I hope it do. But
I mean, that was just immature to do what he did.
No, it
mean-
was. It was.
but he ain't break no laws or nothing.
He did break
But
a
you're
law. Man, he got on a
gangbanging.
damn plane with a gun.
Right.
No, but that
It
was
is a
like
law.
he ain't like flashing a gun and having it on. It's a legal gun. He cool. Like that's all.
Oh, you
what
got
do
on a
you-
plane with an air gun.
See, I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about the first situation.
All right.
The second
I mean,
situation.
but
he was
it's
wrong.
good he's
Well,
back.
shit. The second
Hopefully
one
he
was a
learned.
gun issue too. The first one was a
Yeah, gun issue, yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
gun
behind
issue.
Well,
him.
gun in
That's
the
all
club.
behind him. Hopefully, he
Losing
learned.
25 game checks would make me sad.
You just count every dollar.
Yeah, I know.
That's who.
No.
you are.
Let's reduce it. I count every penny.
Yeah. So you out of pocket. Like you
25 games? Man, I'm going to miss that.
No, you're not.
I don't care if I don't
Everybody
care
would
if I
miss
got
that.
600
How's he
million.
going to miss that with endorsements and everything that he
listen
had
to this.
money
He
from
probably lost
previous?
a lot
No,
of
because
that.
he lost those endorsements.
No, hear me out. When he got
Jay-Z ain't
paid,
stop and say, I got 500 million. No, he said, I want $1 billion. So you lose 25 game checks. That's taken away from you getting to that next level.
He didn't get his second deal yet. That the real money ain't really come yet. He's
how much
still
he
on
get for his
rookie deal.
first? Oh, the rookie deal.
Yeah,
No, he gonna get 6 figures. He gonna get
yeah.
millions. He
His
gonna 100
second,
million.
his real check.
He gonna get
ain't
100
come
million
yet.
easy.
I don't care if you on this fake check. I want every dime.
Squeeze the eagle so tight to
That's
make
crazy.
squeeze the quarter so tight make the eagle scream.
Yeah.
This one over here.
Squeeze copper out the penny, however you want it.
Next, I had Joel Embiid. He have an MVP caliber season. He averages like 35 and 11.
Didn't he do that last year? Lost.
No, he ain't do that last
So he
year.
mad
He going
now?
crazy right now. The last
Yeah, he
7
balling.
games, he been like over 30 points, 40, 50. He dropped like 50 the other night.
He balling because he ain't got share the spotlight with Harden.
Harden balling.
Harden is balling.
He is going crazy
Clippers
out
going
there
crazy.
right now. They find their niche. They find their groove. He's going crazy
was
out
better
there.
up
I know,
Harden.
but that's like regular season Harden. I expect that. I want to see what they do in the playoffs.
Damn, my man is
Yeah, because
mean.
it do seem like he fades in the playoffs.
He fades in the playoffs. You need Kawhi and Paul George to step up. What the?
What you whispering over there?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all ain't got your earphones on. Never mind now.
Oh my God.
Never mind.
What are you
Y'all
saying?
get your earphones.
Say it with your chest.
Nope.
Just-
He gonna say
Who
no.
el- What else? What else? What else?
That's all I had as far as basketball.
Everything was the
So
same.
nobody
Yeah.
wanted to talk about TD Jakes? No? Okay.
Bring him up. Ain't nobody scared of TJ Jake. TJ Jake. Look, don't be
Listen.
trying to lay hands on me either, man.
I don't even like his list.
What you call him earlier?
No, don't say I called him that.
What y'all scared of this man
Allegedly, they said that he is a power bottom. Now I've heard of a power forward,
The fuck is a bottom?
a power bottom. They said
Explain that.
Yeah.
This is all alleged. They said that he engages in some men on men sexual activities. I have no issues with that. But they said he's a power bottom. I mean, you got to think that's a big guy. Can you imagine him on his knees?
No, I don't want to imagine none
What
of that
are we
shit.
talking about right now, yo? What's going on?
imagine
Listen,
none of that
that's-
shit.
going on
Sheeta.
right
That's
now?
today's news.
What is going on
You got
right
this
now?
But,
mega-
when
you
we
got this
see-
mega
When we see
pastor.
that, I don't want to see none of that shit. Like as they go on more and more with the Diddy stuff, I'm like, all right, this is too much.
Yeah,
It's too
it does
much.
become a lot. But why are you at these freak offs, allegedly, and being labeled as a power bottom?
What are we talking about? about right
TJ talk like he would be a power bottom.
What?
Can we get a clip in there of him preaching? He talks like Elmer Fudd. Like he got.
Keep it moving. The worst that could happen if everything was true, all I got to do is repent sincerely from my heart. There's enough power in the blood to cover all kinds of sins. I don't care what it is, the blood would fix it.
Now he preached like a power bottom. I can never listen to one of his sermons again. I can't.
Because you going to pick up on that tongue action.
I'm
Pause. I got a pause on this one.
I don't listen to him because I don't like the way he talks. And then when they allegedly put one and one together, I can understand why we're deducing two.
I'm lost.
She messed it up.
I didn't even see this in the news.
Man.
He was one of my favorite preachers.
Was he?
I saw.
man.
I listened to him. I listened to Michael Todd.
I didn't even click on it. All I saw, they showed a little picture of him and Diddy shaking hands. That was it. And I was like, I ain't entertaining that shit. And I just kept going.
It's like it's more Diddy shit
And
just keep
now
coming
you
up.
like, he's a power bottom, whatever that shit is.
For the
So first
record,
of
did
all-
not say that. I just relayed the message. That's they are accusing him
This is
of
her
allegedly
disclaimer.
being a power bottom, and that's
What the
my
fuck
disclaimer.
is a power bottom?
I guess he take it real hard when he's on the bottom. Allegedly.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
I don't even know how to process that.
Listen, production, I need y'all to add a clip of him in there talking. You will understand. You really ain't gonna be able to listen to him no more.
I'm done. I'm good. I ain't got
can't
time for
even
this shit. I ain't got time for this shit right here. We gonna move on. We all
I'm over here in tears, yo.
Yo. Hey, Jake, man, you doing more than laying hands now. I was trying to ride with you, but you over there
Ooh.
tripping over there, man.
If it's true, TD,
my Sunday's got to be different now.
it's other mega preachers. Go ahead and
So
listen
wait a
to the
minute, he
preacher
done
over at
changed your whole
E9.
Sunday?
No,
That's where I
she
go.
changed my whole Sunday.
Now, you gonna say something about my pastor?
No, that's my guy.
Oh, I'm about to say.
Pastor
now,
Waller?
if
That's
you
my
say
guy.
That boy.
Nah, listen.
Because I'm going there Sunday like, yo.
And I like the way
Waller.
Pastor Waller talk.
Yeah, it's smart.
He don't use his tongue at the roof of his mouth.
All right, so we moving on. I think I'm gonna need to pray after this.
Yeah, we gotta pray.
We gotta
need
pray
Jesus.
after this. We
Get
need
Jesus on the phone. That's why she wanted
I told
Jesus
you.
first. That's why she wanted him first. Let's get Jesus in here, please. We need your
Because
presence.
Jesus, your people playing with the people. Jesus ain't sitting at me.
They say, Holy Spirit, you are welcome here.
Holy
please.
Spirit,
We need you. Oh my God. She ruined my whole Sunday.
Listen, I ruined it. TD Jakes ruined it allegedly.
Oh my, this is not good. This is not
Even
good.
if it's true, not true, as soon as he started talking, I'm like, no, I can't listen to this.
Square, you in the
Put
chokehold?
You down there getting your back blown out all crazy.
Allegedly.
He used a reference or something like that. Yeah, when you on the bottom. No. What you mean
You
on
can't
the
even
bottom,
say
bro?
the bottom no more.
You can't even say the letter
That
B.
cannot be in your vernacular
We
no
took
more.
B from out of your vocabulary. Yo, something's
Yeah,
wrong.
because when
Yo,
you on the bottom and you got to climb your way to the top. No, bro, you can't, I can't listen to none of that no more. I don't want to hear nothing about you being
my
down,
God.
TD. I don't want to hear nothing about you being
and that
down.
list.
what have this show become of? What that just happened to this show?
That's what
It's about the
happened when you
grind
put all three of us on
24/7.
here.
That's,
Right, it
yeah,
gets
he
crazy.
definitely grinding 24/7.
Ooh,
You got me in tears, yo.
ooh.
He throws some pause.
Hold it.
Jake,
He
you
doing it in the name of Jesus.
Oh no! Okay, we gotta pray. I want to pray
We
now.
off of it.
She said, "I want to pray now. I want to pray."
New
Lord.
topic, new
Yo,
topic.
see, look, we thought he was gonna get us canceled.
It's gonna be you. It's gonna be you.
Y'all wanted to know about worldly news. I was just telling y'all what happened this week. That just happened. He getting
Okay.
everybody
All right,
Twitter's
what-
canceled.
I'm
You know
praying.
what? TD?
What else
We ain't talking
happened?
about you no more.
Nothing
What
else
else
happened.
happened?
I don't have nothing. I
no.
wasn't paying nobody no
I
more.
got something else.
Oh shit! We all gonna hold our breath every time. What you got, Sheila?
Listen, it's two things.
What?
Krishan and Blueface.
Oh, I did look at that. They OD. They
They are
like
Is that
my-
the chick
toxic.
with the tooth?
yeah. They my
Meatball from Philly.
oh yeah.
Meatball?
Yeah, fat ass.
She flew
sloppy joint.
Meatball out to Cali. I think Meatball trying to
No,
be
he
on
corny
Zeus.
though. He corny.
He is
Who,
real corny.
Blueface?
Blueface
Yeah,
corny.
he is whack.
Because didn't he fucking go on in public talking about Cardi B husband popped her 10 days ago?
Yeah.
And
That
then
was
recently
whack.
she
That was
pulled
weird.
up to their house with their baby. He said that baby don't look like me. That's Charles Barkley baby.
What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What are you doing here?
You know why I'm here.
That baby looks nothing like me. Bye. Bye. That baby looks nothing like me. That's Charles Barkley, baby.
But then they gonna do the side by side comparison.
and
and why that baby look like Charles Barkley?
Like, oh shit.
He said, "Man, this baby." He said, "This baby looks zero like me, man. That's Charles Barkley, baby. That's a
my
guy
God.
baby.
I was
from
like,
Hamstring."
yo,
Both of them
that's
are
crazy.
assholes, yo. They are assholes.
Oh my god.
Blueface is
But
shot
Blueface
out.
is
If
corny for that.
toxic relationship was two people, it'd be them.
Or if it was a
Definitely
picture,
them.
it is
It's
them
them.
right there.
Them
They
too.
are the
Yeah,
definition of
But
toxic.
you got
Oh,
money.
shit.
Like, you don't want to get your teeth.
She got her. She keeps replacing that tooth. She keep losing it, swallowing it. That girl is crazy. I don't know what be going on. She done had
Okay.
8 teeth remade.
Okay, this is some bullshit right here. What did we just do,
You know
y'all?
you can get. I don't know. And she know you can get that surgically done.
Implanted, yeah.
Yeah, you.
But I'm
she
saying,
gotta
like-
get screws in her mouth and all that shit.
Why Blueface ain't do that shit? Like when you first saw her. Like
First of all, it's Blueface fault. She got it knocked
how did
out.
how did she lose the tooth?
She was fighting one of his chicks and they punched it out. And
real
that's like
talk?
a badge of honor, yeah. It's a badge of honor. She be like, yeah, I lost this tooth because of you. Then he done ripped the plaits out the side of her head. Like, yeah, you know, I keep my head shaved down so low because you snatched all my hair out. I said, and you
I
still
really
want to
just
be with
want
this
her
guy?
to just like.
You still want to be with him?
Though.
Well, here's the thing.
Because you see
she's
her
toxic.
before him, she was bad.
Yeah, she was a track star.
Yeah, she bad.
She had it going on.
Before him,
But he
she
was
bad.
a football star, but he was always seemed like
No,
a
I
little
ain't worried
crazy.
about him. He nutty.
But listen,
we didn't even get into
my
the show
mom
yet.
always said water seeks its own level.
What?
They
that's
are
good.
both toxic.
That's good.
And that's why she keep going back and he keep going back.
Well, she got to deal with him for 18 years. Technically, so.
Whew. No, Charles
Unless he-
Barkley did.
Hey, Don, make sure y'all put that image in the clip.
Yeah,
Swear to God, that baby look
looked
like
just like Charles
Barkley.
Barkley.
Real talk. That
You
was
know how they
hilarious.
they
Charles
take the
like, I ain't
celebrity
got
and make
shit
him
to do
into a
with
baby
this.
face?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby look like Charles Barkley.
Listen,
Yeah.
Charles Barkley already have enough problems with goddamn Shaq being on the set.
Charles
Yeah,
said-
you gonna add this to his shit?
He said, hold on,
He can't win.
that is not my baby.
Above
the record.
just.
Yeah, but
All right, what else we got? Is that it?
That's
Nah,
it for you?
Oprah and Taraji. What's going on with that? Are they trying to make a thing with that? They saying like Oprah is shading Taraji P.
For what?
You know, they just did like the color purple. So there is some video footage of them getting ready to take a picture. And like the energy that Oprah is giving to the other people, the other cast members, she's clearly not giving it to Taraji. And then they go to line up for this picture, and Oprah and Taraji are standing next to each other. And then Oprah moves to the other side of the line.
Oh, shit.
And you catch Taraji P like
I'm gonna whoop
doing
this
like one of
bitch
them.
ass.
Either that or
I'ma
trying to
whoop
hold
her
back her
ass.
tears.
Yeah.
So I'm like, dang, like
Oprah, you
I don't
too
know.
big for
I
that,
seen-
literally.
I seen something about Taraji just recently saying she might quit acting.
yeah, because she was talking about the pay disparity, like you know.
Yeah, like
I mean,
versus the men and women and
yeah,
all
she
that.
was talking
Black
about
and
how,
white.
She's like, every time I break one barrier, it seems like,
It's another.
and then I go to the table and they put me back down
Hey,
here.
man, listen,
Whatever
that's what-
movie they did with Brad, I think Brad Pitt was in it and she was in it. She said she made like $150,000 to his like $20 million, and the movie did $150 million, something like that.
Damn.
I'm like,
mean,
dang,
that's Brad Pitt, though.
$150,000.
You better go over there to Tyler Perry.
It is Brad Pitt.
She did movies with Tyler Perry though.
Oh,
Go back.
She did what, the Acrimony or something like that?
Yeah, well,
that crazy ass movie.
He giving up money.
when the chick killed her
but-
dude.
yeah, I got two guys over there working with Tyler Perry.
Yeah.
They went from the NFL to acting. Tim Roberts, you remember Tim?
Yeah.
He's in All the Queen's Men. And DeJuan Knowlton. He's in All the
He
Queen's
watch
Men.
all that BET
I'm,
Earth
yeah, I'm
and shit like that.
That's me. See,
you
I'm
ain't
different.
recognize
Y'all would have never
Tim?
thought
No,
that,
I
did
saw
y'all?
that.
With the
Yeah,
long hair?
yeah.
He be
Yeah.
watching BET Hers like, Dev, did you watch the latest episode of
Sisters.
Sisters?
That's
I'm
the
like,
shit.
bro, no. What the
my
fuck?
shit.
Yeah.
I was
And,
watching like Power or
And the
Snowfall
Oval.
or some shit
you
like
gotta
that.
watch the Oval too.
I'm not watching that shit.
You got to.
Yeah.
That's not me by
not.
myself. It's me bonding with my other half, and if she like it, I like it. What the fuck?
My other half not black, so she don't get anything from BET.
Racist ass. What the fuck is she this race.
The other half ain't black. Well, what is she, Devin?
She's Puerto Rican.
Oh, she black.
No, she not. She not. She more white Puerto Rican than black Puerto Rican.
What do you mean by that?
Oh,
So what does that mean, Devin?
She ain't grow up in the hood. What's wrong with that? She did. You got North Philly Puerto Rican, then you got like Northeast Puerto Rican. That's two different Puerto Ricans right there.
Yeah, this show got about another day and a half, and we fuck out of here.
You know what?
Whacking this shit.
I
God
ain't gonna
damn.
You
touch
got
that.
Fifth Street Puerto Rican, and you got
Northeast Puerto Rican.
Oh, Lord.
two things, two different things.
Fifth Street, like,
Don't try it. Them Puerto Ricans,
I can't walk
they
around
cut
there.
you.
no, I'm cool
If I
with
walk
it.
around there, they be like, "Hey, papi." I'm like, "No, un poquito español, papi. Only a little bit."
He only speaks Spanish a little bit.
A little
Un
bit.
poquito.
Listen, all his client. I mean, I ain't
His,
gonna go
his,
into that.
his claim to fame is Yo quiero Taco Bell.
That's Mexican.
Oh, we got about now 20 minutes till the show gets
Now
canceled.
20 minutes.
Jesus Christ! Listen,
Y'all
Fifth Street.
shot out.
If you go down
you,
Fifth Street,
Sheeta. This
yeah, this is all you. This
It's
is
all you. Don't try to
right there.
put
Don't put
on
this
us.
shit on us.
If we don't make it to episode 15,
You.
You gonna say B?
It's all
Jolly
you.
Green Elf over here in the middle.
This shit is out of here, yo. Jeez.
What happened to Christmas spirit? She over here.
In the name of Christmas Eve.
I thought she was going to call Jesus on the phone again.
Jesus was born in a manger.
All right, so
We're not
all
gonna
right,
do that.
forget
We're not
that.
gonna do that.
All right, so let's
He
talk about.
definitely wasn't,
Let's
but
talk
I'm
about
gonna
the
leave that
Eagles.
alone.
That's what they
Let's-
said.
Let's talk about the Eagles. We're gonna switch off of this.
I'm not talking no goddamn Eagles. I'm
See-
depressed.
Say a prayer about it. Go ahead.
Lord, help them damn Eagles. Right now, we look like pigeons. And we can't get the job done. Let us get the job done. Amen.
I'm
They-
gonna be
they
at
only
that
gonna win
game
this
on
week.
Monday.
Huh?
I'm gonna be at that game Monday. If they don't get the job done, I'm running on the field. And I'm gonna go up to BJ.
Yo, I
And
need you
Sirianni
to
is
run
gonna
out
be
there
a
on the
situation.
field so one of those guards can chase your ass and hit you.
I'm fast.
No,
No,
that's
they
fine.
gonna
They
tackle
gonna
shit
fuck you up.
I'm
right there.
I'm elusive.
But then I'm gonna be like, yo,
You know, I used to
that's
play
the
running
Grind
back.
24/7 podcast. She's on here. We gotta get our
We're
ratings
gonna go.
up.
Yeah.
We going straight to the hospital. Damn, you almost scored.
No, listen. I take a licking and keep on ticking. I bounce right back up.
Okay. I don't want to
She gonna
entertain
crack
that.
me up with her
Yo.
old school sayings.
No, I don't want to entertain that
Say, I
thought
keep it
process.
licking and keep on ticking.
I'm not entertaining that.
That's what you gotta do in that sport. You gotta take a licking and keep on ticking.
Dear Lord, one, thank you for waking us up this morning. We ask you that you continue to bless us each and every day. We ask you that you bless this podcast abundantly to the point that when they say, how did y'all do it? Only thing we could say, if it wasn't for God, none of this is possible. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen, amen,
Amen,
and
amen.
amen.
You ready? You ready to get back into it? You could do it. Put your back into it.
It's crazy over here. All right, so what else we got before we get
That
into
was
the...
it. That's all I had. We said the Eagles, right? Okay,
All right.
Eagles. What about the Eagles? Besides that, you
Are
know,
they in trouble?
Yes.
No.
Simple.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. Last week you asked me and I told you no.
Yes.
This week I'm telling you yes.
I say yes too.
Morale.
I said yes last week, and I say yes even more.
Morale.
I doubled down on my yes.
Y'all are emotional.
Yes,
we are
you
Carl
emotional.
Thomas.
Yes,
I'm very
yes,
emotional
yes,
when
I
it comes
am.
down to sports.
So
Yes.
you can't. No, you got to remove the emotion from it.
The
No,
Eagles give you
that's-
all types
that's-
of emotions.
They
That's-
do. Listen, you need a heart monitor every
Yes,
week.
I can't take this shit.
But I think. So I'm optimistic. Y'all are pessimistic.
No, it's not being
I think-
pessimistic. It's
I
being
think
realistic.
Avonte Ma- I mean,
it's like you can see
Maddox
a problem.
is coming back.
That he's not a game changer.
Who coming back?
Avonte Maddox.
He's not a game changer.
He's not a game changer.
No, he's a role
Man,
player.
he's better than what we got going on.
No, he's not. Y'all best safety. I say y'all. Damn, I switched up that quick.
Right.
Eagles.
He jumped off
Our
the
best
wagon.
safety is Blankenship. He get to the ball no matter where it's
Oh,
at.
Blankenship is great.
Yeah, he having a Pro Bowl caliber season. However, no, he not a game changer. Maddox not a game changer.
You don't think Maddox is a game changer?
No.
I
What
beg
game
to
he
differ.
changed?
Everyone that he was in.
No, y'all just it's just Eagles at a place where they got to change up something on the coaching side. And I said it last week. It's
I
the
agree with
coaching
that.
for me.
I agree.
And they try to switch. They promoted the what's the guy name?
Patricia.
Yeah, bring him down and have him call the defense and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was good. It did do something until that last drive.
But see, in that last drive,
Offensive coordinator need help.
He blew it. Yeah,
He need
the
help.
offensive coordinator.
That
Definitely.
offensive coordinator need help.
Those design plays are so trash.
It's so predictable.
And I said
Monday
it,
Night Football.
Brian Johnson.
They had a clip of Christian McCaffrey calling out the Eagles play before they did it. That's how predictable it is.
crazy.
Yeah, he was like, the Eagles are gonna do a QB draw to the left. They're gonna pull the tight end and such, and they did exactly that.
See, that'd be nice if it was unstoppable, like the tush push or the brotherly
Listen,
shove.
I'd rather just watch that shit all the way down the field now. I'm done. You keep shrinking our goddamn offenses with these dumbass hitch passes.
Yeah, that was terrible.
When you jam 3 receivers up, trips to one side, on the short side of the field, what do you? Where did the defense going? You
So-
think all of them going to stay on the other side, or all of them going to shift and come down?
So for this loss, do you blame offense or defense?
Offense.
Offense. What do you think?
It's all their fault.
Everybody gotta get their shit together.
Offense.
The greatest
That's a
player
woman.
on the greatest and most consistent player week in and week out is Jake Elliott. That's it. He's the
about the
most
kicker?
consistent. He's the most consistent. He shows up and do his job every
I gotta agree.
week.
Because if he throws this shit in the middle of the field, he kicks a bunch of them. Look at the distance that he's kicking.
Yeah.
He ain't kicking no little shit. He ain't kicking field goals. He ain't kicking 40 yards. He kicking bombs, 50, 55.
58.
Yeah, he kicking some.
He the most consistent.
Yeah.
So outside of him, everybody gets blamed.
Yeah, no, I gotta agree with that. Like, he's kicking some bombs to put us in position to win.
And guess what? Had Hurts not went for the gusto, and I get it.
I don't get it.
I don't get it in that time frame.
one. I
Right?
don't
I don't
get
get it
neither.
in that
I don't
moment.
get none of 'em.
I get you, you know what I'm saying, trying to get down the field, but not when we have 30 seconds or 23 seconds left. And you know
Here's
you
my
got a
deal.
kicker with a leg out of this world, get it in field goal range, kick it, go into overtime. Now, could we make the argument maybe he was tired because he was sick? He was battling
No.
flu-like
Who was sick?
symptoms.
No,
Jalen.
Jalen was sick, but
He was sick. He flew separate from the team.
It's
It could
30
be-
seconds left in the game.
Yeah,
Being sick
dude,
is
be
not
safe.
even.
Be safe.
I wouldn't even say be safe. Just make the right play.
What I'm saying is he want the game to hurry up and be over, which is why he threw that long pass that was intercepted.
No, I
that really
think
wasn't
Jalen Hurts
intercepted. Now
has-
that you showed us that
I
that guy
feel
didn't
as
even
though
get his
ever
foot
since
down.
college, Jalen Hurts has the hero syndrome where he feel like he has to be the man.
That could be it.
He's
could be
arrogant enough to believe he could have pulled that dumb shit off, not realizing, first of all, I don't have the arm for that. In order for me to have the arm for that, that shit has to float in the air for 30 seconds, which means that safety on the other side of the field has time to come all the way over.
And he stared that receiver down.
Yeah.
Down,
and he stared him
you
down.
knew where he was going, though.
So,
I don't know that
for-
A.J.
again,
Brown
as a safety.
threatened him and say, yo, you better get those balls to me.
I don't know, but to be
Like,
that
what did he say?
arrogant, to know your
Nah, I
ball
think-
skill set and know you don't have a rifle, because a quarterback would have threw that bitch in the back of the end zone. You barely made that shit was at the 1 yard line, and you
But the
gave it
fact
all.
that he had Goddard open right there
And
where
he-
we could have
and-
picked
and
up
he
that.
had a running back open right
Yeah.
there. He had Gainwell open on that.
Yeah,
on that
well.
play.
Throw it to one of them guys, and you are in Jake Elliott's territory.
I've been saying it for the longest.
Don't say it.
All right.
Stop saying it.
Because
First of all,
we have. Were you saying
We
like
going
our
to the
quarterback's
playoffs.
good? You said that last week. You said the Eagles had a good quarterback.
A good quarterback. That's it.
but when you look at his stats compared to everybody else's,
It's
I
not
mean,
about.
he's right.
It's not
up
about
there.
stats though.
For me, we couldn't.
I'm talking about
I'ma be
passes,
honest
yards.
with you. I'm gonna be honest
not
with you.
about stats.
I knew for a fact we couldn't keep playing the way we was playing and start getting deep into the season and think we was gonna win these close games. Every game we played was a nail biter. We had a few
was.
games that we just all
That's
out
why
and
they
ball.
saying like, is the Eagles like, are they frauds? Like, they
So
winning
here's the
all
thing:
these
I'm
games
never gonna
close.
say they frauds, right? And here's why: because again, before we even started having this conversation right here, I said it earlier. We had the hardest schedule.
I give you
The
that.
hardest schedule, right?
What's your point?
10 of the teams you played are playoff teams, right? It's no fluke that we went 10-3 up until last week. Now we're 10-4. That don't happen
I give it that.
haphazardly.
But-
we didn't beat, we beat good teams.
Great teams. They get better
Great
as the season go on.
I'm agreeing.
So this is what it
We
is.
didn't-
In
we
the
never got
beginning of the
better.
Season, if you really understand like football,
So what
in
is
the
going
beginning of
on
the
with
season,
Kansas City?
They stink.
You starting to see their flaws.
So now they so now they're not a great team. Andy Reid ain't a
This-
great coach.
No, he is. It's
Pat
like
Mahomes
this.
ain't a great quarterback.
He is, but what you start to see is like all those mistakes start to accumulate and the frustration start to set in. So what I mean by that is you could tell that their biggest issue is that they don't have a number one receiver for Patrick to go to. Yeah, he got Travis Kelce, but he don't got those other toys that he had
ain't
within
got,
Tariq Hill.
Tariq Hill
and all
flying all
you know
over
what I
the
mean?
place.
You don't have that.
Yeah.
So you're starting to see it come out in the play. So now when it's 3rd and 8, and you got to be able to make a play. He don't have that receiver that's going to make the play. They're dropping balls. The bull, Jadavius Toney is dropping
And then
passes. They becoming interceptions.
It's a tight end.
Yeah,
I
like,
mean, listen.
It's easy to defend.
Fatigue is going to set in.
You start to see that. Like the Chiefs' defense is good, but their offense is the problem right now. With the Eagles, what you see is the team, the roster is good, but now I feel as though the coaches is the problem now.
Oh, I agree with that. Well, here's the thing, right? Another thing that y'all not giving the Eagles credit for is having to learn a new offense, having to learn a new defense. Yeah, that's the thing.
You're
I'm
in
not
the
saying
NFL.
that's
That's the thing,
thing.
right?
That's not-
When
You're
you,
in the NFL.
when you, no,
It's
no,
about
it's not
that.
just about being in the
You see-
NFL, right?
You see coaches changes in the NFL all the time. That's part of the job. But
It is part of the job, but it takes some getting used to.
the coaches have to be able to adjust. They're not adjusting week to week. They're
The
not.
coaches have to be able to play
It
to
was
their
so bad.
players' strengths, and they're not.
What's the safety
coaches
name?
are not
Byard.
playing.
He asked the coaches, "Can a
To do their scouting
secondary
report.
to do the scouting report?"
Yeah. Well, because
we
they're
do
not
the scout
coaching
report
to
for
their
this team?
talents.
Huh?
The coaches are not coaching the game to their players' talents.
No, you got
all.
Darius Day, you got Bradbury. I know people don't like Bradbury after that play, but at the same time,
It wasn't just this play though. It was the Super Bowl play last year. That
I know,
cost
but
us
y'all gotta
too.
let
I
that. That
just
was last year.
You
You gotta
can't-
let that shit go.
No, you
I-
can't
I think
continue.
He's still a good quarterback.
So let me
He
let me
just-
let me let me say
he
this
get burned
right.
sometimes.
He get burned sometimes.
A lot of times.
Because I just want to know, your girlfriend cheat on you, and she keep
cheats-
apologizing.
she
How
cheats
many
sometimes.
times are you going to take her back before Christmas is canceled?
I ain't taking her back.
Okay,
I
okay,
ain't
it
taking
is.
that
It
whole
is.
back at all.
Right. So you want us to just keep sitting here bleeding to death with Bradbury?
Well,
You
I mean,
cost us. You potentially
what's-
cost us the Super Bowl last year, and you're bringing those same.
No,
behaviors.
he didn't. Who we played last year was the Chiefs.
The Chiefs.
Nah, he didn't cost that shit.
That
The
was-
defensive coordinator cost that.
No,
we made no
it was a pass
adjustment.
But that's-
interference.
We made no
Yeah,
adjustment.
but
He was 1-on-1.
That
Then
is-
get him out of there.
That's the star player. You can't just get Bradbury out of there.
You can't just bench somebody in the
Yeah.
pros because your
How you do
backup
that?
your backup might not be built for that
Exactly.
moment. However,
So-
But he grabbed him at like the 4-yard line.
However,
So we
Pass
make
interference at the 4-yard line.
So
They
we're not
score.
gonna
It's
make
over.
No adjustments.
so what I seen in the Super Bowl last year was more so the goal line and red zone situations. The Eagles always play the same defense every time they're in the red zone, and that's where you see the Chiefs score. They play man. Every other time they play zone. As soon as they get in the red zone, they start manning up.
Or
What do
the
you think?
simple
Seattle,
fact,
what does Seattle do?
or the simple fact
1-on-one?
that
Oh, y'all 1-on-one right now? I'ma give 'em-
badcoaching.com, he ran the little go back to that side, scored. Oh shit, let's get tricky. Do it on the other side. That's all he did.
Yeah, but that's because the Eagles run man coverage every
I
single
just
time
don't-
they in the red zone.
Listen,
I don't
we
think
are
they have
not
a good
aggressive
balance between-
enough on defense. For
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Yeah, they
I
don't
don't think we
blitz and
blitz
stuff
enough.
like that.
can't
You live and die by your front four.
You can't let this quarterback sit back there for 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds and think a defensive back. I don't care who you are.
Yeah,
you
you
can be
could be.
Deion Sanders. You can't cover a wide receiver that long.
Yeah. No, very true. I mean, at some point, somebody gonna get open. So,
Yeah,
are you
you
saying that
gotta-
our front four ain't good?
No, it's
No,
not that. It's
bring the
just-
heat, blitz.
Right.
They need help too.
They need
creativity.
help.
Throw
Yeah.
some stunts in
Yes.
there.
Because they not getting many
was
sacks.
a-
Like last year, they
It
was
was a
sack
play
machines.
it was a play last week where Hassan Reddick was in coverage in a crucial 3rd and 8 situation.
Why?
Exactly. That's our
Yeah.
best pass rusher.
Why?
Things like that. You know what I mean?
Why?
I
so
think they trying
what
to
you
get
didn't
tricky.
realize,
No.
because you didn't bring the
And it's
pressure,
foolish.
he's going to sit in the pocket. You only going to cover him for so long on a 5 and out before he slam on brakes and you keep going and go back.
Yeah.
You can't do that shit.
So the difference between the Cowboys beating the Eagles, and then the Cowboys losing to the Bills was Dak Prescott was under pressure the whole entire Bills game.
Put the heat on him.
Yeah. I mean,
They
that's
was
with
getting to
anything. It throw them off your square for sure.
Yeah, that's
and
with
we
any
don't,
quarterback.
We don't blitz.
No, we scared.
Yeah.
One reason why we don't blitz because they scared of our back, our D-backs. They can't cover.
And they always play zone.
They-
I hate-
they
I hate
can't
fucking
cover.
zone.
That zone is trash all game long.
All right,
So we
anything
agree
else?
now?
Yeah,
We agree on that.
We agreed
But
that
I'm
the
still-
Eagles are in trouble.
No. We are digging our way out of this hole. Okay, I have every faith.
See, I'm not
That Nick
worried about the rest of the
Sirianni-
season because we ain't playing nobody.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
worried
just
about the
Cardinals
playoffs.
and the Giants.
Yeah, well,
The
here's
Cardinals
the
and
thing.
Giants.
We need each game that they win, they find their identity. They build up their momentum.
you
They
talking
start
about?
feeling good about themselves.
What are you talking about?
Yeah,
The Eagles.
I think.
Well,
I
we done
think
won 10 and we ain't got our shit together by now.
No, but we took 4 hard losses. Those was hard pills to swallow.
So what you think gonna happen next week?
Next week? We get ready.
Morale is low.
That's what I'm saying. And then you win, your morale is up.
I
little
cannot
bit,
get excited
little
about
bit, little
beating the
bit.
Giants and the Cardinals.
Anytime your
I'm
quarterback
going to get
come out-
excited about any game we beat because I'm going to tell
Anytime-
you this. You're going to be mad. If he beat his
Yo.
mid, I'm happy. Maybe
Yep.
he'll feel better in the game.
Few more seconds and we are canceled.
I'm just saying. I'm
So
happy
listen.
at any time point.
I don't even know what I was about to say.
No. Speaking of beating people, did you hear what Chad Ochocinco said he do at the game? Maybe they need to take that advice.
What?
That joker said while he was playing in the NFL, he took a half of Viagra and Red Bull.
Did the Viagra help too?
For me?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, how do you stop a dude running on 3
Yeah,
legs?
3 legs. Yeah,
Think
I heard
about
about that.
Because it's an enhancement that the league can't test you for and suspend you for. No. Listen, he said that if taking
I
a
think
half.
I'm done talking about male private parts.
No, listen, Eagles, if y'all
What
listening,
happens when you bring a woman on the show?
get there. Get
She's
there.
getting excited over there. What the hell is going on?
That's what Chad said he did.
I'm tired of Chad and
He told I think
and-
Shannon
and
Sharp that.
the pastor, the bottom booty man. I'm tired of all of y'all, man.
Listen,
This shit real,
They
right?
said that the half of Viagra gets the blood pumping. The Red Bull keeps him from getting a
But
stiffening.
Chad had a lot of like
He said that he would get on that field.
questionable things because he even said that he used to take his urine and his teammates' urine, boil it, and if he had like a sprained ankle, he'll put his foot in the boiling urine, and he's like, by Sunday I'll be good.
Hey,
Ew. So you add a little R. Kelly in that.
tired.
You know what?
I can't
Next-
even
Yo,
do
y'all
no
haven't
more,
seen
y'all.
G topic.
I'm just shut out
Put
right now.
me and Sheeta in the same room with her G speechless.
I don't even want to talk on this show today. What is going on with y'all, man?
I was just trying to
Y'all
give
get
Eagles
this
a way to
shit.
get it pumping.
So
Okay.
you want me to pee on myself with his pee?
No. I want them to go ahead and take that half of Viagra and that little Red Bull and do what Chad Ochocinco said he did.
No.
I can't.
No.
What is
Listen,
going
I
on
was
right
about to
now?
say alleged
We
today.
lost.
He said that out his own mouth.
Oh shit.
But anywho, let me know if it works. If any of the Eagles do it, let me know if it works.
No, we don't want no eggplant emojis in our comment box. No, we not doing that. But
Y'all got-
eggplant.
y'all
squirt,
got-
squirt,
listen.
What the hell's going on here?
Women watch our podcast. They might want to see the eggplants.
No.
No, we don't want to see it. How do I comment back? eggplant, squirt emoji.
Comment the football. In the weight section.
No.
They
Oh
do
my
that too.
God. This is all right. Switch.
Somebody call me, please. Somebody
All right,
call
let's
me.
get to the main topic, man.
The main topic.
We
Dang,
got-
we didn't even get to the meat and potato. Y'all play too much.
All right, let's get to the main topic, man. I don't even know how to fucking address this joint right now. I'm done.
All right, so you want to
ahead.
more so
Neil
talk about
deals.
the
Deals.
transfer portal first, or
What to talk about
what we
right
talking
now?
about?
Shout
Regroup,
out.
G. Come on.
All right.
So look, let's talk about the transfer portal. All right. So
let's talk about transfer.
what was it? 2021, I think it was. The NCAA changed the rules for college athletes to be able to transfer without any penalty of going pretty much. You don't have to redshirt a
you
year.
can play.
You could just go to a next
Yeah.
school and play.
Yeah. Because
And-
before, if you moved from a D1 to a D1, you had to sit out a year.
Exactly.
Now you
You
can
go from D1 to D2, you could play.
yeah, but
If you-
now
if you
can-
go anywhere,
you
you
go
can
anywhere
play.
and play.
No, that was back
then.
Yeah,
before they
yeah.
changed the rules.
Yeah. And then they also have that graduate where it was like if you graduated from one school and transferred to another school, you could play immediately. That was the main rules. Now they switched it to the point where you don't get a
have it your
redshirt
way.
year if you transfer D1 to D1.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't think they realized how that was going to change the college landscape.
Not even so
And
much to
they're-
college. Go all the way down to to high school.
But that's what I mean. It's changing how college coaches are recruiting these athletes out of high school to the point where majority of college coaches are spending more time on college campuses recruiting athletes versus going down to these high schools.
Yeah, versus being in someone's living room.
Exactly.
Right.
And that is bad news for high school athletes.
So as of 2023, 2024, they have a list of 555 football teams. That's just here in Pennsylvania, PIAA District 12. Throughout United States, this is all high school teams. Throughout United States, is 16,000 high school football teams. And each school have an average between 40 to 60 kids.
And this is just football. This is
football.
No other sport.
These rules apply to all sports. So right now it's just football.
And if you did the math, you're looking anywhere between 640,000 to almost 1 million kids playing high school football. On top of that, Pennsylvania alone have anywhere from 22,000 to 33,000 high school ball players. There's only 261 D1 schools, which each school come up with 85 scholarships, give you a total of 22,185 scholarships. Now, this is where it get crazy. And all this is cool before the portal.
Right.
Now, when the portal hit, now you got almost 1 million kids. So before you had 1 million kids rumbling for 22,000 scholarships. Now you got 1 million kids fighting for less than 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean, less than 11,000 scholarships, which is not good. This is not good. And this is, well, I guess the question now, well, how do this affects the high school ball players? Well, now, because half of the scholarships, half of the scholarships are gone because they're going to the transfer portal. So now that average high school ball player can't get that D1 and that top D1 offer now, because now they want the cream of the crop, which is 4- and 5-star ball players. So if you was a solid 3-star ball player and you trying to go to, I don't know, let's say Alabama, your looks is,
They might dwindle some.
Nah, they not.
No, that's not.
They
really
not.
cool.
It's not going to happen.
So what's happening is you see an increase of athletes also entering the portal. So it's like,
as of 2018-19, it was 4,000. Now, right now, that shit doubled. It's over 8,000.
You talking about football?
Yeah, I'm talking about football.
Out of the whole NCAA landscape, it was 17,000 that enter now, opposed to, I think it was 15,000. Yeah, it was 15,000 out of every sport that was entering it. Now a total of like 17,000.
So now you got the FBS.
But is it all bad though?
Yes.
You think so?
Yes. Because the FBS by itself.
Yeah, but no.
They increased.
I say yeah, but no.
The FBS, they increased by a goddamn 20%. So FBS, you're talking about Alabama, Auburn, Colorado, Florida,
So
Georgia,
powerhouses
all the powerhouses. Yes. And
they going crazy right now.
Colorado last year had 71 from the portal.
Transfers?
Yes, from the portal.
Yeah.
71 players.
But that's the thing. Sanders went in and told guys like, y'all are out of here. Because he wanted to bring in his own.
Yeah, but.
And not all 71 of those guys is going to land.
But.
Because some guys, let's be realistic.
But.
Some guys that's on scholarship, you're just there as a placeholder.
That's fine. But the kid that was in West Philly, that was a 3-star ball player, that had his dreams of going to Alabama, just got shitted on because somebody from Texas A&M, Alabama picked them up.
Yeah.
So that scholarship.
I mean, I think they have to do some tweaking, right, where they have to make it mandatory that X amount of freshman players.
But why?
Well, because here's the thing, right? Part of it is you're giving the players control over their own destiny.
It's free agency.
It's right. It's free agency, right? You give the players control of their own destiny. If I know that I'm on Colorado and he not going to play me, or he feel a way about me and I'm just here to fill a seat, but I know I'm good, I want the opportunity to be able to leave.
Okay, that's your
side. And go
side.
somewhere where I can start. Because again, all these ball players is playing to get to the NFL, right? And the NFL is a finite number of spaces, of guys that's going to be recruited, no different, right? So the college scouts, the NFL scouts go around, they look at all the teams, who the best, right? I want to put myself in the best position to get one of those looks.
Yeah.
And if I'm sitting on a bench all day long and now I got to lose a year because, the old transfer portal rule said I got to sit out, Now you look at my age is against me because teams are, he gonna be old soon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it gives them more control over their own destiny.
It gives them more control. It turns them into a businessman. Also, but again, going back to the high school kid, he's shit out of luck.
So so this is the trickle down effect.
Right.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But with the problem comes in to the high school kid. That don't get that opportunity to go to a big Power 5 school now. That 3-star, 4-star kid that was going to the Alabamas, they're not going to be able to. They might have to settle for a low-end Division I school like Vanderbilt, or even go to a Division I AA school, or even go
D2 school.
D2 or
No.
D3 school.
Now,
You
I
know
will
what
say-
helped that? You know what they could do to help that?
What?
To mitigate it? You only can have X amount of transfers.
Can't.
Yeah, the NFL teams, you only have X amount of practice squad players. You can't have an infinite number of practice squad
But
players, right?
Here's the
Florida
deal.
State got 14 of their starters from the portal this year. And they
What
were
I'm saying,
undefeated.
it should be a limit.
You can't because it's a business. Remember, college coaches only get paid through winning.
No, here's the thing: they only
So
get
if
paid
they
through
don't
winning.
win, they get fired.
But in order to keep it from being this trickle down effect, you have to put a barrier.
You can't. Even if you did put that barrier there, that number still cuts in half for scholarships.
It might not cut in half if you make that number tight enough.
So the whole thing is,
Because here's the
regardless,
thing. So then
regardless
you
if you
did
have
all
a
this
number,
recruiting, and then so the college scouts, right? They went out into these high schools, right? They did all this college recruiting. You got these guys on the team. What you telling me is that once these guys start transferring, the other guys that they recruited ain't good enough to step up to the plate and fill that void where you can keep that scholarship for that high school kid?
No.
You feel like, I got to go pluck all my talent out
It
of
ain't that. It's the
transfer
fact that I
portal?
don't have to teach you nothing. I don't have to get you ready fast
do.
enough. You're already in the league.
you're already
in
adjust-
college.
No, no.
Deion Sanders said it. He's like, why would I go get a kid that has not adjusted to college when I can go get a kid that's already been taught, already been adjusted, went through that adjustment as far as going from high school to college. He already got a certain level of skills. I can see it on the level that they're playing at now.
Yeah.
Get that kid, bring him over
Bring
here.
him in.
Yeah, it make it easier. But what I'm saying, if they put a limitation on that, like you can't have more than X guys on the practice squad, you can't have more than X guys transferring to your school. You can't go get
I understand
14
what she's
guys
saying.
off
Yeah.
of your freaking out the portal.
But I mean, how many transfers do you think a team should get?
7.
No,
It's
It's not going to be enough for the.
They're not
They ain't going to do that.
They're not going to do
They ain't
that.
going to do
7.
that.
They're not going
It's
to do
not
that.
going to do that.
Let's make it 7.
That's why.
Because
That's,
you just threw that number out there. She just said
7 is a good number. I like that. And then we still,
She just threw that shit out there,
and we
just like,
still got
here.
the scholarships to get a high school kids.
yeah.
Yeah, but
You
like,
gotta put parameters because listen,
No, you definitely do. You
there
definitely
needs
do.
to be parameters.
it was what Deion said. He said out of the 75 scholarships that we got, probably get 4 high school kids.
Yeah.
It was another coach that said we got 20. This was a D. I think it was a D2 school. They get 25 scholarships.
Yeah.
They said we probably gonna get 7 high school kids.
That's ridiculous.
No, it's not. It's about winning. These coaches don't have a job if they don't win.
That's not true. Listen, first of all, these coaches make millions of dollars.
They want
Some
to
of
keep the millions of dollars.
Some of them.
Well,
That's
some of
big
them.
schools.
Right, you're right.
The
You're
Nick
right. Not all
Sabans
coaches
and-
make millions. But I'm saying,
Yeah.
when you look at, these schools or whatever the case may be, there needs to be X amount of scholarships specifically reserved for high schoolers.
So
Period.
my whole reason of doing all of this is because I need these high school ball players to understand some of the things that they're doing. It's not going to help them.
Yeah.
And right now,
Yeah.
it's to the point that y'all guys have to do every single thing in y'all
Right.
power to perfect your game. We had a conversation with one of our guys that, bro, you not that good, and you doing shit like 7-on-7s, and you have not got any faster from last year.
Yeah.
And
You
now
haven't
you're
even
coming
I know
up.
that was a
you
hard
don't
pill to
run, You
swallow.
don't run the route tree the way you're
Yes.
supposed to. You're
So-
not able to get off of jams. So you're not.
Yeah.
You're going back your senior year, the same player you was your junior year.
And you have to understand
That scholarship might not be there.
there.
that
Yeah,
scholarship, is going to go to a 4 or 5-star guy that's already developed, that's already have his speed. I'm saying, why give him that scholarship when you can just change the way y'all prepare
You're
for the
playing,
game?
right.
These 7-on-7s, listen, first of all, I'm not a fan of it anyway, but I understand the 7-on-7. For me to play 7-on-7, that wide receiver, that D-back must be polished. He's polished already. He got his offers. He's running a 4-4. He got if he's a D-back, he got a shitload of interceptions. If he's a wide receiver, he got a shitload of touchdowns. He is polished.
You know what 7-on-7 is for me? 7-on-7 should be. I have all the things that I've been doing.
That's what I'm saying.
I've been training. I got faster.
Yes.
I run my routes and all that stuff. But this is my
Yes.
chance to just
To
go out
showcase
and
it.
practice. No,
Right.
not just practice.
Just practice against-
because every play is a pass play.
Yeah.
Whereas though if you play a regular game, you got run plays, you got all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
So when it comes down to it, every play is a pass. This is my chance to get reps against a live
That's it.
D-back and
That's
be
it.
able to
The showcase
create.
your talent.
Yeah.
I don't even know about
I
showcase.
think you already should
Because
be
I mean, that's what
polished.
you're doing, right? You're showcasing what you could do against
No,
the best
this
of the best.
is just me going against another person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like,
It's
a
not
lot of
even
them-
about the recruiting and all that stuff.
All right, so-
it's just go out there and practice what you already been like
Doing.
learning and your training.
In a nutshell, y'all high school guys have to be a businessman right now.
Oh, absolutely.
It's
Yeah,
not turn a businessman at 19, 20 when I'm about to go to the league.
that's
or
not the
20.
game
That's not
anymore.
the game no more.
Nope.
Nope.
Y'all have to start now being a mature businessman at 15, 16.
Absolutely.
You gotta start thinking about what you want to do
Yeah.
with your future, where
Yes.
you want to go to school, what position you want to play,
Because-
And you got to take
down.
it serious. You got to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
We just broke it down to you of how the scholarships are going now. And if you guys are not taking advantage of what we're telling y'all and what you're seeing in the portal, because it's more than just making a damn video, that I see it all the time.
Yeah.
Guys want to make a video just to post. Well, guess what? Your ass will be working in Walmart. Post that sign up
Wawa.
that we close at 9 o'clock. That's what you're going to be posting.
So here's the flip side, right? Them guys can't stay in the portal forever, right? So some of them kids, the high school scholarships is going to flow. However, make sure they flow your way. Them
That
guys
shit's
can't
not-
live in the portal.
No,
There's
but
one
they go
behind
back.
them.
They go back to their
And guess
school.
what? And they get
Yeah.
older and they go.
Yeah.
So it's going to age out. You know what I'm saying? It's going to phase out. Right
No,
now,
it's
this
not.
is listen. It's
That
with
shit gonna
anything.
get worse.
It's gonna get
not.
worse.
It's with anything in life, right? The beginning of something is all like, oh, everybody frantic about it because it's something new that
But
people
you better
are not.
you better get
used
excited.
to.
You in your junior year.
So it's like this.
But if you listen, if you ain't did enough by your junior year, you ain't serious.
True. True.
I
Period.
don't know. Most
I don't
people
want you to
breakout
rush.
season is their junior year.
No.
though.
What I'm saying is you got to consistently be working at being great. I don't want you to just start in your junior year trying to be great. No, I want you to eat, breathe, sleep, whatever sport it is that you intend on becoming
these
a
guys
professional.
don't
A
do
lot
it.
of these young boys don't. They don't
understand
think
that.
that way.
They don't think that
Freshman
way.
and sophomore
So
year,
guess
they
what?
don't even really know what they want to.
Man.
Then if they
Chick-fil-A, y'all get Sundays off.
yeah, my thing is,
Do they
if
get
you-
holiday pay? I'm confused.
If
I don't
you
know
don't,
about
if you
that.
don't have
bro.
that
You gotta
mindset,
stop.
No, I'm not. I want you to be there. Like, bro, I'm not wasting my time.
yeah.
If
If
it's,
it was-
it's easy, the guy Wawa would
You
do
could,
it.
you could,
easy.
you
The
could,
guy
you could
Wawa
tell,
could do it.
you could tell who's serious and who's not serious.
Let
I'm
me-
gonna give you an example, right? My little cousin Brock. Brock is serious about football. Brock-
Stats. She talking about stats.
He's
Kazoo.
serious about football. He studies football. He watches every game there is. He goes out and execute. I'll never forget going to his first game. He had all these plays drawn up, had it on his little sleeve thing, went to his coach. Coach, I got these plays. Can we run some of these plays? The coach was like, what? Here you go. I got an agent that's here to see me. I'm his cousin. But
Like, hey, Brock, you lying ass,
Hey,
little punk ass out of
she
here.
an agent technically.
technically, right, he
I
didn't
just
lie.
finessed a little
Right.
bit.
A little gazoo.
But when I say he
Let the
was
coach-
ready,
let
but
me loose
he
today,
been
coach.
he been ready, right? He want to train. He's a cousin Rashidah. What can I do to get better? He's in what 6th, 7th grade. So if you're not developing this mindset to play the sport, he knows he want to play in the league. So if you're not developing this mindset to junior year, you're full of shit.
Here's my deal. I'm with you. Listen, I ain't got no excuses for y'all asses. Times are different now where everything is available for you little bastards. If y'all
Everything.
don't take full advantage of it, you will be a bum in the game. It's just that
Absolutely.
simple.
You might not make it to the game.
Yeah, you now you don't have no problem. There's no problem with breaking down film. Y'all got Huddle. You got YouTube University.
You got
You
AI.
can watch every type of
You
quarterback.
even got skills position
Yes.
coaches breaking down what y'all should be
Yes.
looking at.
So
in
I
film.
don't feel sorry when a kid don't make it to the college or make it to the league. I don't feel sorry for him
Me
because the
either.
resources is not like when I went to school.
No.
We don't have none of that. Now we have drills in here to make your goddamn pinky toe. You want to rip a sock? I got a drill for your pinky toe to make them strong and rip your sock. So there's no
wanna rip your
excuses.
sock.
Like
Right.
you know, I don't make no excuses.
Right.
I tell you,
So
use
either
a
you
bum.
want it or you don't.
Use a
Right.
bum.
Either you want it or you don't.
Yeah.
So what is the biggest thing that you think a high school athlete should be doing now to put themselves in position?
Right now, you should be having a position coach. Whatever you play, I don't care if you fucking get water. You need a position coach to guide you and put your body in the right position to
Absolutely.
run routes, to run the ball, to throw the ball, to catch the ball, to learn how to tackle, to learn how to read coverages. You need that guidance. Then
Absolutely.
you need you a great strength program. The
Yep.
two go hand in hand.
Yeah.
Because if you can learn all this shit and you can't run, then it's pointless.
Or you not athletic enough
Yeah.
to be able to flip
Right.
your hips.
Yes.
Or
Yep.
You need these two things go hand in hand.
I preach
Now,
that all the time.
Everybody need a off season that plays football. You need a off season to correct everything you got wrong. Get your head out your ass and stop thinking you're the man because you ain't shit.
I think it's unfair
always room for
because we
improvement.
mainly only talking football, but this goes for every sport.
This go for
Every
every
sport.
sport.
every
You
single
gotta
sport.
train the same way.
You have to do it.
You
There's
gotta
no
live,
more.
sleep, eat, breathe.
Listen, there's no more. There's no more of that. The season starting September. We're going to train June, July, August. That shit is over with.
Because that window of
That's over and
opportunity
done.
is closing, right? You ain't gonna get promoted if you just start doing the job yesterday.
Yeah.
Right.
And you've been on the job 10 years. No, you're not getting that promotion. They're gonna overlook you, the person that worked harder, the person that worked smarter, etc. That's who's going to get that job. So guess who's going to get that D1 offer? That person that stood out.
I'm gonna tell you what the
whatever
problem
sport
is.
it is.
This is where everything went wrong. This cats is running 4 3s, 4 4s. Every cat, you get a young boy in here bench pressing 225 17 times in the 10th grade.
Yeah.
Times has changed.
Yeah.
Y'all got to get your asses in the weight room. You got to be an efficient ball player.
You gotta
it's
be
things that
well-rounded.
you have to do.
You gotta be
There's no way
well-rounded.
around it.
You gotta be
gotta
well-rounded.
You have
You
to
can't
take it.
half-ass it no more.
You can't look at this shit as just a sport no more.
No, it's
this
a business.
shit is a business.
It's a business.
And
And
in
especially when
business-
you start getting paid on them nil deals, it's a business.
Well, shit, you got to.
You got high schoolers that could probably
the same
capitalizing.
Way, it's the same way we do business. There's no way after all the years that we've been here, I can only have this part.
Right.
There's no way.
Either
I
you gonna
need a
expand
dev.
or you gonna get left
yes,
behind.
I need Dev. Dev does a lot of this shit that I don't do
Yeah.
as far as
Y'all heard it
mobility.
here first.
I need.
Yeah,
No,
I heard
I
it
just
here
said that
first.
shit because the camera was
G
there.
admitted it.
You fucked up because I was about to give you props, so now that shit is out the window. But no, we.
My bad. Shit. I'm used to like celebrating
It's
as soon
all
as they
right.
give me props.
You
I'm
fucked
like,
that
yeah,
one
I
up.
gotta take that.
No, but seriously though, we needed the back. We needed the run. We needed the recovery center. We
Yeah.
need the game has changed.
Right.
You have to change with it. If you don't, you get left.
Right.
It's
Left
just that
behind.
simple.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's a word to the wise.
Yeah. Get
young
y'all shit
people.
together. Well, guess what?
Listen.
Walmart.
So
Well,
what
he
do you
keeps saying
think is
Walmart.
the perks?
The perks is the NIL deal. The perks is you scoring, getting a scholarship. The perks is scoring touchdowns, making a name for yourself. That's the
And
perks
if
that
your
come
dream
with
is
it.
to get to the NFL, starting now, that is the perk.
So
You're
now,
positioning yourself.
now, what I meant by perks was like not just for the high school, but just like the whole concept of the transfer portal, right? The perks is like now we might see an influx of talent drive into other areas of the
D2.
D2, D3.
Yeah.
You'll see a raise of like talent going into
Yeah,
that.
better ball games because now we're that 4 and 5 star got the scholarship at the D1 program. Them D3,
but they don't get picked up.
D-
I can't even say that was great.
D3,
D2 and all that. Them,
yeah.
the 3-star
They'll get
ball
better
players,
looks.
3-star
So
ball
it's-
players now will drop down to a D2
This is
school.
not to discourage y'all. Like if y'all don't go,
No,
it's
I'm
not- it's-
discouraging y'all. I'm doing that
No,
shit
no,
because
listen,
y'all
What I
got to
mean
listen.
by
get y'all
not
shit
discouraging
together.
y'all. So I think D2 and D3 is going to start serving as almost like a JUCO.
Yeah, like a feeder school.
Exactly. Whereas like you might be able to go D2, you got to go crazy in D2, and then maybe you enter
But
the
you
portal
will.
and you. But
I mean,
that's what I'm
they
saying.
doing
though.
that already,
like,
right?
If you
They
go
go
D2
D2 to
and you
go
go crazy in D2 your freshman, sophomore year, by the time you become a junior, you might have a chance to be able to transfer and then go to one of the better D1 schools.
Yeah.
And then if you have a great season or a great junior and senior year at a Power 5 school,
Yeah.
you can still make it to the league.
At the end of the day, the parents, these coaches, y'all got to stop being soft on these ball players. Y'all got to stop patting them on their ass. And that
Well, you
shit
know
start with
what?
Little League football.
Let's
That's where that shit starts at.
before it's called being soft on them, you gotta stop putting them in position of power. The parents become these kids' friend.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
gotta
she going
parent-
deep into this.
Yeah.
shit.
No.
She
'Cause
going, she
I
going
see-
at the
I
mom
see
and
it.
dad.
Yeah, mom grade go to,
We
don't
was
you
just
tell
talking to
me
the
how-
athletes.
Yeah.
She
No,
like,
but
Mom,
guess what?
You better
How that athlete get this way? Because you got these parents that is being a friend
Parents and
instead
coaches,
of a
though.
parent,
Yeah.
right?
'Cause
You
the
got
coaches
these
is the
coaches.
same way. It's
yeah,
just like if you have
can't
this
be these
all-star
kids
athlete-
homies.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that you gotten them right. If you really they OG, put your foot up their ass.
And if he ain't good, tell him
I
he
mean, not
ain't
good,
shit.
right?
Like y'all keep talking about, oh no, you're not, bro.
Listen,
you stink. It's
I was
just
raising my
how it is.
kid. She was singing. I
I've
told her, hey, that's not in your future. But what you can be is a model.
She crushed that. She said, "Hey,
it's not in your drink.
No."
No, I'm gonna tell you the truth because what is the world
right
going to do
now.
to
Listen,
you? The world is going to
I
chew
give
you
you
up
prime
and spit you out.
example.
I love you, so I'm gonna tell you the truth.
I give you prime example. We just had a couple kids come up here from wherever. I ain't gonna say all that. And they wasn't quite working the way we
our
used
main
to.
group
Our guys work.
Yeah.
So I had a conversation with them. Like, yo, what y'all doing is not what I'm used to, and blah blah blah. Got into it. Well, guess what? A couple of them dropped off.
Of course,
Which is cool.
because they saw.
Now, if we wasn't that, they still be here.
Yeah.
And what are we doing? We're feeding that bullshit that they doing. No, I don't want you. I don't want you in my gym. I don't want you around me. You affected these guys because I see. Remember, I told you, I'm like, no, it's not all of them. He work hard. He work hard. The other two ain't shit. Get them out of here.
Either you gonna step it up, or like you said, you gonna drop.
Yeah, and I think it need to be all the way around the board where your coaches, because I don't do participation. I don't give a shit about that. I don't give a shit because you got on the team and they gave you a jersey and I'm supposed to like you. No, you need to contribute.
Right, work hard.
If I'm working hard,
If you got a job, do that shit.
Yes.
Do your
I don't
job.
care what it is.
Don't
you
care
could
what
be,
it is.
You could be on special teams.
yeah.
But you know
Make a
what?
play.
You can't change people's mindset. They have to want to change that.
No,
for
I can get you. I can change
No.
where you be at.
You can change
away
who you be.
from me.
What I'm saying is either as a player you want it or you don't. As a human you want
But
it or you don't.
you need somebody that's going to sit down and be harshly honest with you.
Yes.
I call it constructive criticism.
I just call it criticism.
No,
you
because
can take it and
it's
be
constructive because I want you to be better. I'm only saying this to you because I want you to get better. However,
I call it. I don't care about your feelings. I'm gonna tell the truth.
you stink.
Yes.
Now,
Yes,
come
and I
back
have no
in
problem
here
saying it.
tomorrow with a better
So
attitude.
if I never saw what
Greatness look
greatness look like, I have a hard time trying to get that across.
Right.
But I saw it many a times on every single level. I saw, so there's no way that we can honestly call ourselves great, letting him or her do just anything.
Right, the bare minimum.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not attracted to that shit. Like I despise that shit. I
Yeah.
get away.
You can see the shift in our energy when we have
Certain ball players
ball
walking
players.
in.
It like ruins the whole entire group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell
You
them
know
about
they
the
say
time
one
with,
bad
like,
apple
Rome.
spoils the bunch.
Oh, Rome.
Yeah.
We had a kid. He called me Pop Rome. Killer. I mean, one of the hardest working dudes that I ever had. I think he's in LA now, Cali somewhere over there. And he never complained. I don't care if I put 2,000 pounds on a sled. He's going to die trying to push this. Well, it was a kid next to him that kept doing all this complaining. And over a period of time, he started complaining. Damn, why we got to do this? I ain't paying no mind. That's Rome saying? Rome having an off day. And he just kept going and kept going. And then I'll just freak out. Freak out. You sitting next to this motherfucker complaining, dog. He ain't going to be shit. And did it and tore into him.
Right.
I ain't never hear from him again. Every time that bull come in here, I don't care what I have to do. He'll
Would you
run
say
through
he
that
get
wall.
Because it's like
he needs somebody
like
to point that out.
Cancer.
Yeah,
That
it's
shit
cancer.
spreads.
Like if your hardest workers start to complain,
Sitting next to a piece
then
of
the,
shit.
then the second hardest worker going to
Yeah.
complain. That shit just going to
Absolutely.
run down
It's
the line.
a domino effect.
Right. And it
So-
usually take the weakest minded person in the group to be able to say, like, damn, man, why we got to do this shit? This shit hard.
Right.
And the next thing you know, you like, your hardest person go and say, yeah, this shit is hard.
hard.
Now
Right.
everybody else going to start repeating that shit like a
And
parrot.
he don't even realize everybody is looking up to him to
Right.
do the hard work all
Exactly.
the time.
Yeah.
And then if they see him complaining, they're like, oh shit, this must really be hard because he's complaining.
Right.
It
Nah,
justifies
man,
their
No,
lack of
this shit
effort.
run right
yeah,
through this shit.
we gonna nip that shit in the bud. I cuss their asses out. I never heard
gee,
they
I-
never
I-
complained again.
And
I
that,
heard you
and that
cuss out
was
some
more
kids.
so
Yeah.
not even to the kid that was doing the original complaint. It was more so towards Rome and all the
because he-
other
For
dogs
picking it
that's
up,
in here.
right.
They know better.
Right. Don't
You
you
let this one weak motherfucker come in there and change the way you approach the game. But now, what do we do that in life?
Right.
You going
I mean, if
You know what I
these
mean?
kids,
And
if
he
you
these
working
kids-
hard as shit at a job or something like that, you about to get a promotion. Somebody come in and
Yeah.
be like, "Damn man, I don't feel like doing this shit today."
Right. You'd
And
be
you
like,
just,
"Damn,
you just took
why
the
I
day
gotta
off,
do
and
this?
your
I don't
manager
feel
see
like
you
that."
bullshit, and they be like, "Well, let me rethink that promotion."
promotion. Yeah, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So I don't
But
have
you know, you
no
got to be
patience.
accountable for yourself too. You know what I'm saying? So
But that's what
That's
that's
what
a
we trying to
mindset.
teach. That's
yeah.
what
You
we
got to
teach.
be accountable as these athletes go into this next stage. They got to be able to be accountable for themselves. What work are you putting in? You got to have that hard conversation with yourself. That
And here's the
conversation
thing.
of
if somebody got to tell you what you need to be doing, I feel as though you shouldn't be doing it.
Nah, I think.
Nah,
She said, nah.
No,
But-
here's my thing. If you want to be an NFL player,
They're not gonna know how to get there. That's what we for.
no. So, is so much information out there, right? We got smartphones with a bunch of dummies using them. Okay.
Shit, dummy.
Oh my God, why she be coming at people like that?
Because anything
Dummy.
you
Put
need
my
to
phone
know
down.
is out there, right? Is out there. Now, you find your resources, right? But you first have to have the mindset. Y'all can't get these players the mindset. They need to come in with it. I'm going to keep using my little cousin as an example. Cousin Rashidah, what can I do to get better?
He's a few.
But what I'm
But you
saying is
can-
he wants to do it. He wants to do it. So because he already put that in his mind, I'm going to be better than Tom Brady. This is what's already going in his mind.
Hey,
He's
man, you
studying
better cut that
film.
shit out, boy. You don't got
Listen,
that.
he's studying film. He doing this, that, the
Hey,
third.
man,
His parents are coming to me,
Dumb as cat
Y'all some
shit,
dream
boy.
crushers
my cousin
in
is
here.
not dumb.
That
He
boy,
is
I
intelligent.
call him stats.
No, so I would.
But he
those
has
are
that
few
thing.
and far between.
But
that's
this
the
is what I'm
one
saying.
out of 1%.
So then are you
of
forcing these
athletes.
kids to want something that you want for them?
No, because a lot of them might not even see the flaws. Like we talk about it with Shaka all the time. Shaka didn't have a head on his shoulders that he has now, whereas though like he know how to navigate into the things that he want.
I'm
Tier
saying
Tart
you got to learn
saying
how
that
to
he was a
navigate
knucklehead
some
when G
things.
first met
But
him.
what I'm saying is you want
Sharif was a young boy that was like soft and timid when he first came into the to high school.
But what I'm saying is
He
he
wasn't even
had
thinking
a
about the
will,
pros.
right? Some people have a will to do something. Every day you come in here to train. Right?
Yeah,
you wake
but
up every day, you like, all right, I got to get to
my
it.
work
This is what I
ethic,
do.
my work ethic to my craft came from me learning from him,
But how'd you get there?
paying attention.
But how'd you
I
get in
need
the
to-
room? How'd you get in the room? You had to want it.
All right, so I'm gonna put it this way.
To get in the, you know what I'm saying? To get in the space, you had to want it.
Yeah, but
to
you
become
can-
a gym
you
owner,
can-
you had to want it.
you could fake yourself into a situation, right? So
No,
for them,
that shit show up, bro.
No,
Right.
no.
That
So what I
shit
mean by
show
that,
up.
what I mean by that is like you could be doing something, not really know what you're doing and all that type of stuff. Because I look back at my old shit and I be like, what the fuck was I doing?
But-
I don't
But
know.
you wanted to-
I
I
don't
get what
fully
she's
know
saying.
what you. I see talent in it, but you seen potential, right?
Yeah.
Once I had potential. Once I stepped into here, and we seen a lot of people not make it in here. What I had to do was cut all the bullshit that I was doing and how I thought it should be done and pay attention to somebody that was doing what I wanted to do. So I had to relearn like habits.
But you hear what
And then he texted me 2 in the
you're
morning in this
proving
video.
my point. You wanted to learn those new habits. You put yourself in the room.
But if I
You
don't
put yourself
have,
in a space.
But if I don't have the example of how to, and that's why I said that's
But
where
how
we
did you
come in
end
as
in,
like
how did you meet G?
he was our high school football coach. I mean, high school football trainer when I first got there.
Okay.
No,
So you positioned
yeah.
yourself in a way to align with this person. I'm sure G didn't go wake up and be like, you know what? Let me go see what's up with Dev today.
No,
I want him to be my trainer.
no, we used to ask him to train with us.
There you go.
But
you wanted it. You
what I mean-
gotta
what I
want it. You
mean-
gotta put yourself in a room.
Yeah, you could be in a room, but what I
You
mean
ever
by
see
that,
you ever see a person show up to work and you know that joker don't
I'm
want to be
sorry,
there?
y'all. Hey, yo, this nigga, yo, he just sent me a fucking picture of Charles Barkley and the kid.
that shit look just like him, don't it?
I told you.
Said, that
sorry.
is Charles Barkley's
Yo, I'm
son.
sorry. I
Don't
ain't
that
mean
look, don't that look
Just
just
seen
like
it.
him?
Yo.
He looked like baby Charles.
Yeah, yeah.
Yo, I'm sorry. I
No,
ain't mean that.
but what
Yo,
I'm
he
saying
a
is,
bad person.
you see a person that don't want their job, right? They come in every day, they disgruntled, they mad,
Right.
da-da-da-da-da. You know they ain't getting promoted, they on their way out the door. Then you see the other person that come in and they gonna go hard. Let's use rap for Kanye West. It was a lot of doors shut in Kanye's face. He knew he was a genius. He knew what he wanted. He had a vision. You can't give a person the vision. They have to have it. You can help them bring that vision to reality,
No, she
but
makes
you
sense.
gotta have
She
the
makes
vision.
sense, but I do when they say like you gotta have that guidance of saying
you-
like
you
you
have to.
doing this wrong.
No, you
but
need
what she's
guidance.
But
saying
it's
you gotta
also
first
up
have
to the
vision
person
first.
to also decide that, all right,
No, she's
there's something
saying
to this.
No, she's saying you had to have that desire to even want to know
Right.
what I was doing.
Right.
I guess.
Like you have to have
that's
that.
a fact.
No, it's a fact. You
Because
have
you
to
go and
have that
study, you gonna go
desire.
hard.
You have to have that mentality to want to be the best. Like
Right.
they can't get that shit to you.
You look-
like
we-
I give you a prime example. My
Floyd,
first
talk about Floyd, how we had that conversation. Floyd hung out at the
Oh,
club
yeah.
all night
So-
long. He knew he had to train.
Yeah.
He ran
Yeah, and they
home,
ran all that shit.
da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah, we
That's-
Because
everybody know that.
he's
though.
committed.
But that's a different type of.
It's
That's
a
not
vision.
fool, bro. That's a dog
No, I
mentality.
said that's Floyd though. And what
But-
I mean by that's
But that's what
you
these
always
cats
talk
need
about
to
it. That's
adapt.
that 1%. That's that freak
Okay,
of nature.
all right.
But if they
so
want
here
that
you go.
scholarship, you
Here
gotta
go.
adapt
A
that
couple-
personality.
Probably my second year here. It was on. Better not laugh either. I had my 3 TVs.
Little ass TV.
Little ass TVs.
Right now, y'all, hey audience, y'all see that big ass TV in the background. Sometimes if y'all see our videos, when I first got here, Greg had these little ass fucking
Little ass-
20-inch TVs. He had
Was
one,
they even
2, and
20
3
inch?
with
Oh.
the
They
little
might have been
cable
like
box hooked up.
They might have been
Boy,
20
you came
put
a long
together.
way. Came a long way.
They might have been 20 inches, all 3 of them put together. But
Got this shit out the mud.
we had it on ESPN, and one day they was in here and they was talking about the #1 trainer. And again, this was my second or third year here training, and when they said the name, I got mad because my name wasn't announced. So that whole thing of wanting to be that dog,
Set you apart.
that's how you separate
you know what,
yourself.
I'ma become that
so
#1
you
trainer.
wanting to be around what it looked like, you had to want that. It
And
just
that's where
don't.
it starts.
You don't wake up and just be like, "Yo, I want to." No, your desire, your hunger, your passion, all that shit is different than the average Joe Schmo.
Listen, I had a kid tell me, I want to play football. I want to do this, that, the third. I'm like, okay, let's get after it. Put this kid in the best position possible. Called in a favor. Friend called me and said, come get him.
Yeah.
He don't want to play.
Yeah. I started doing that with my
He
nephew.
didn't even want to work out. I
Every
said,
single weekend I
so
would
how
take
you
him.
want to be a player and
Yeah.
you don't want to work out? You don't want to do the conditioning
So-
because I'm that good.
I be
goes
testing my
back.
nephew on the same thing. Like, so with my nephew, during the summertime, he wanted to run track. So I started like, all right, I'm going to go out and I'm going to train you to run track. Start PRing every week. Wintertime came around and he stopped doing everything that I said do.
Yeah,
Stopped
'cause
doing
you
his
don't want it.
push-ups, stopped doing that. I'm like, you don't want this joint. No, you don't.
So
that's-
I can't make you want it either.
Some people are comfortable just with saying they did it.
They did. They showed up. Yep.
Yeah, they
Yep,
showed
yep.
up.
They showed up. Like you see it all the time. Clients come in here and they work out,
And they just like, well, I'm here.
I'm here.
I tried.
yeah. I don't try.
That's like all those people at the beginning with their new year, new resolution,
Yeah, that
new me
bullshit,
bullshit.
y'all.
Y'all gotta
stop
stop
that.
doing that shit. That's my profession.
Oh, fuck. I forgot.
No. But the
I
one,
need those people.
come on in. He's gonna get you right for that first week. You're gonna come.
You ain't gonna be
Just leave it
shit.
at that. Just
You
leave it
ain't
at
gonna
that.
be do
Y'all
shit.
keep coming at
You
the
gonna
New
go
Year,
right
you may-
back
I love
eating
those
that
people.
McFlurry.
I love those people.
No, you definitely have to have a dog in yourself
Yeah.
to want to be great.
You gotta want it.
Something that you can't really teach. Like you can, it has to be on you. So we like to say we turn the dog on, but that puppy had to be in there to make him be a dog.
Grow him into a
Because a
dog,
lot of them
absolutely.
is pussycats.
A lot of them is
Yeah.
chihuahuas.
Reef was a young dog.
He was a young dog. He
Yeah, I
just
get
didn't
what you're
have no
saying.
guidance.
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
hot-
the,
I'm hot at- yeah.
the
Just
guidance
needed
is
it.
necessary.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
have
You
that.
gotta
but
have
you
that.
gotta first
He-
have that
he
burning
knew he
desire.
was a
See,
dog.
I think that's where it'd be like, for me, it'd be like when you first meet a kid, you don't see the dog. Like the man I see Reef is now is totally different from the kid that came in and I was like,
But for me, it wasn't.
Exactly.
I saw the dog.
Yeah, I
Oh,
ain't
I
see-
know what to do with him.
Right.
He get on the bench. He 205, bro. Put 225 on there. After he did it, up, we got one.
right.
No, the average went, man, I can't
do this. He
it.
ain't willing
He
to
went
try.
right at it. Well,
Right.
let's go then. And then every time I challenge him,
He-
he's going
You meet it with that
Accept the
same
challenge.
yeah.
approach.
So
Yeah.
that's a dog. Like, and
Yep.
it can't be taught. It can be guided and brought out, but it has to be inside you from
You
the
can
gate.
teach
I
everything
guess
but that.
because when I first got here and I ain't really know much about sports training, you kept giving me challenges.
Yeah.
Hey, Dev, you got this, and I'll be like, yeah.
Yeah.
And you be like, you sure? And I'll be like, yeah. But I ain't know shit I was
Yeah.
doing. But
But
it made
you gonna
me
figure it out.
Yeah, it made me go have to figure it out.
Yeah, you gonna
Yeah,
do your homework.
That's a dog. That's a dog. That's how it goes.
So that's what it takes.
Bottom line, you high school ball players, if y'all don't have the speed, the skills, the strength, and all this other shit that makes a complete athlete, stay out of them 7-on-7s. And I know the 7-on-7 community is gonna hate me, but
They
I don't
already
give a
hate you,
fuck.
bro. They
I'm
already
gonna tell
hate
the truth. I'm getting on a t-shirt. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. I'm gonna tell the truth. But no,
But
it's the
more
truth.
importantly, make sure you have the mental fortitude. Because this game, no sport is for the faint at heart. So if you
Especially
ain't got the
now.
mental and let me tell you something, a lot of these kids, and it ain't being talked about, and I know we getting ready to be short on time, but they need to be going to therapy. Why they
Here we
training?
go.
No. Listen.
You always go
listen.
deeper.
No, listen.
We not prepared
Listen.
for that conversation.
We're not prepared
These
for that.
kids need to also, while they playing sports, do therapy simultaneously. Because guess what? When they not picked, or they picked over, or they overlooked, these kids be having mental meltdowns.
They ain't go practice.
No,
That's part
no.
of it.
'Cause
What
listen,
Michael Jordan do?
guess
He
what?
went and
Guess
shot
what?
in the backyard. What do you expect?
Guess
That's
what?
where you build character at.
When the
Hell
NFL
no.
player is injured,
No.
there's two things they got to recover. They got to recover mentally and from that physical
That's
injury.
NFL.
You don't think that these kids got to recover mentally when they
They be
overlook?
all right. That's where lessons is learned.
Man, they're
They
not
got it.
resilient.
You need to fall on your face.
No, these kids fall on their face and then they just break. These kids not like how the kids was
But
back there.
that's the main thing where I be saying.
Man, the kids that used to flip on mattresses back in West Philly back in the day, these kids ain't like
this
that.
should be the pod conversation. And
All
then
right,
I'm
all right.
I'm
We'll-
Hold on.
we'll
and
save it.
then
We'll leave it there.
What
I
about?
didn't-
Hold on.
What?
He great changed my pie. I thought we was talking about Hove or Drake.
No.
Damn.
It's
I'm
Hove
not
all
ready
day.
for that conversation.
Fuck, I was ready for it, man.
I know. I heard you listening to Hov
Oh,
and Hov.
he a hater.
I
He's
gotta
a
get it.
hater.
I gotta
He's
get
a
in my
hater.
music bag. Hold
He's
on.
a
He gonna
hater.
come back like this was a number one. This was a number one. I ain't
Right,
had
he got,
none of
he
this
got
shit.
his list. Say that for
I
the
got
next
20 of them.
podcast.
I got 20 of them.
And this is more than
Boom.
that.
It was more than that. These are just 20.
He was
I didn't
just,
even.
that was just the tip of the iceberg. He was
I'm gonna
just
show you
gonna
how
play
far.
around
I
with
didn't
you.
go no
I'm
further.
not saying Drake is better than Hov. I'm just
not.
saying.
He didn't go no
that's
fur-
That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying they're starting to compare the
There's
conversation.
no comparison.
Oh
he
my
didn't
God.
even go
All
past.
right,
I didn't even go past 2017. I stayed in.
Hey, you ain't
2000.
get to the Black album?
No, I just I'm at 2000.
Black album, then not
I
Black
stayed
album,
on.
the
I
best
stayed in
rapper about
Ask about it.
97, 2009, 2007, 2000,
Jay-Z.
96,
Come on, man.
He's a
2011.
genius.
What? These
Oh,
are all
shit.
classics.
Look.
I'm gonna get me
You
in
get
there.
work done.
Get back.
We'll be
Go
here for
back to the
another.
pod.
We'll be here for another 2 hours.
I got
Hov.
20 bangers right
He's
now.
a whole
It's a
man.
wrap.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Hey, next
You
week
want me to
that's
name
gonna be
them?
the pod.
Heart of the
What I
City,
was saying was
Pimpin',
should
Hard
be
Knock Life, 99
like,
Problems. I got them all
Bro,
on my phone.
we not on.
We said we going back to the pod.
All right, go to the pod.
You got
Go
man
to the
over
pod.
there talking about
No,
something.
I was gonna say make the pod more so about like as a man, is it good for therapy and like expressing yourself? Or is it good for us to fall on our face? Because I feel like every man need to fall on their face. And I feel like a lot of problems with younger men this generation is that they always got somebody saving them. And
So
it's
here's
like,
the thing.
express yourself. Express your feelings.
Well, you know why?
You need to
we went
cry.
from this era of there were so many angry black men is because one of the things that they were taught.
You're an
You better
angry
not
black
cry.
man.
Me?
Don't cry.
Yeah.
Suck it up. You know
I'm
what I'm
talking
saying?
about you.
Yeah, probably.
Every day in life we go through things.
Every day
it
I'm hustling.
Question, something happened that don't go in our favor. It questions you as like him. You be like, damn, am I not good enough? You know what I'm saying? Damn, da da da. Like Bradbury, he like, damn, am I really burnt toast? Am I really aging out there?
Stop doing that. Don't even put that man in this conversation.
He might be thinking about that. If you got 1 million people calling you burnt toast, you ain't gonna tell me that ain't
Yeah,
gonna
but I'm
get
talking
to
about
you.
younger.
So younger kids, they're not as resilient at that age to be able to take all the criticisms or the comparisons. So you get them kids enrolled, and again, I like holistic approaches to things, right? I run a conflict resolution program. I teach them things from physical to mental ways of thinking. I give them therapy as well, right? Because that's important to help them understand
Fuck
that
these kids. Y'all
one-
niggas are punks. That's
that
what
one
you are.
situation
That's
is
a lot
not
of
going
my
to
thing.
define who you are. You got to learn how to tweak it and
I
move past
feel
it.
like you should let this young
are
boy fall on
a
his face
punk.
as many times until he
All right,
realizes he want to learn.
Listen, fall.
Like,
I ain't saying not to fall. What I'm saying is don't break.
Hit your head on that concrete.
These,
All right, so
these
let me-
kids don't get back up. They be like,
Because they soft. So
They
here's the
they
deal.
crash out.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal.
Because I look at part of the greatest people of all time, they all fell and they ain't had nobody there to pick them up. It's
No.
either you going to go and put in the work
So
or you're not.
here's
no,
the
but
deal.
if you're in school, right, and you see that this kid is crashing out or this kid is becoming defeated, you know what I'm saying? Give them that outlet.
I ain't giving you shit. You're a punk and you
You gonna say you're a
ain't
punk?
supposed
Everybody
to be there.
is not a punk that
Listen
crash
to
out
me.
and feel defeated.
Listen.
See, I think
Every
Everybody
man-
know how to pull themselves
that's why
up.
Hold
I
on,
wanted
hold
to
on.
have this
Here you go.
conversation
Here
with
you
a
go.
woman. Because I know
Every
his
man,
stance on it.
every man needs to smack his face on the ground and scrape it up.
These kids ain't men.
Because
They
we won't.
kids.
Y'all won't let them be.
Because they're not.
How do you think
They
we grow
13.
into? How
Okay,
do you
hold
think
on,
that
let
we
me-
grow into being men?
Let me
So
finish.
you go through trials and tribulations.
No, you
But
as a young
nobody
boy,
here to save us.
As a young boy, you let him smack his face on the ground. I don't care what it is. Now, I'm gonna be there to put the Band-Aid on, but you're gonna go through the scratches. You're
Well,
gonna go
that's
through
all
the
therapy
bruises.
is, the Band-Aid.
No,
To
the
help
therapy,
you get through it.
No, I'm
They
not
help you
letting
up.
you're going through that shit on your own. Here's it is. Boys, right off the gate, we are lazy. If we
absolutely.
If we find a woman that is going to allow us to sit on the couch and play the video game and she go pay the bills and do all this shit, guess what we're going to do? We're going to play that video game.
And that's what most moms do.
And that's what most moms do.
And I will say that.
Every time.
But y'all not ready
Johnny-
for the deeper conversation about that, though.
That's what I
Every
wanna
time,
have.
I don't care about that.
Oh,
Every
it's a
time
deeper
Johnny
conversation.
falls, you are there. Oh, I caught him. He didn't fall. So guess what Johnny gonna do now? He gonna stand on the bed, close his eyes, and because he know mom is gonna do that.
No.
Try that shit with dad. I bet you have a fucking hickey on the back of your head.
So here's the thing,
And
right?
I told you not.
I told your ass not to do that shit.
I told you not to
believe
play
in
on the
letting
couch.
somebody fall, right? That builds character.
But y'all won't let 'em fall.
However,
I think it's not the fall that builds character. For me, it's
is
you
the getting back
learning
up,
how to
right?
get back up.
So when you get back up, you have to recover from things psychologically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
how they
part
say
of it.
Ben Simmons.
Yeah, I
Ben
know.
Simmons got a mental block.
No.
Right? That's
You know
why
how
his
I get over that?
basketball career
But
started to dwindle.
You know how I get over that? When I go to do. Whoa, that shit hurt. Last time I fucked my head up down there. I'm not doing it again.
I'm not doing
Some
that.
people gonna learn about it.
Yeah, but
Some
y'all-
people gonna
y'all-
keep touching the fire.
But the thing is, mom
until they
won't-
need Fire Marshal
But
Bill.
mom won't let him burn his hand. When he do it,
Here's the thing: is it mom? Because mom and dad most times ain't even home no more.
she's gonna keep traveling
You know
down
what?
this rabbit
Listen,
hole. Damn it, we right here.
We be right here. She be like,
They
be like, God, that's a whole nother conversation.
social media is raising these.
Oh,
That's a
God.
whole
Yeah, but
nother
anyway-
conversation.
So when it
Anyway.
comes down to like falling as young men, it's a
You have to let 'em
conversation.
do it.
You gotta let young
gotta
men
let 'em do
fall.
it.
No, I agree with that.
Let
I
'em
agree. What I'm
fall.
saying is,
Let
as
'em
they're
get back
getting
up.
back up,
Let him get back up. All
Let
you
them
doing?
understand.
Okay, son. Damn, got a hickey on your head. Put that band-aid. Go on back out there.
see,
Keep playing.
Keep playing. Lil Greg came in the house one day, screaming to the top of his fucking lungs. He had to be about 10, 11, somewhere around there. I jump up, start grabbing shit like I thought somebody was rolling on him. What the fuck going on? I see blood everywhere. What's going on? I fell. You fell? What? Doing what? Playing football. You chipped your tooth? Boy, get your ass back outside. Come to my goddamn house with all that wine and shit. I done got eyebrows snatched out from playing football. We not cuddling this shit. It's just, let me see the rest of it.
it's a rough sport, but I want to check and make sure his tooth ain't go through his bottom lip.
It didn't.
No,
it
it's
didn't.
just-
He just
You know what I'm
fell.
saying?
He
Yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
He fell.
Yeah, I mean his pride is hurt worse than anything else.
I
a lot of
realized
times.
that
If I
with,
start pulling up all these marks, I used to ride bikes. If I pull my shin up, them Bear Track, they was metal big ass pedals like this. They had spikes for your sneaks to stick in. If you missed that shit, it would spin and smack
smack.
your shins up. My shins are 8 up. You think I'm gonna stop riding the bike? You know what I learned? Whoa, this
How to-
trick
how to
here,
maneuver.
put the whole fucking foot on there. Don't
right.
try to be cute.
Yeah. I mean, definitely these kids got to learn.
You have to learn about that
But
shit.
guess what? These kids don't have what we had growing up. You know what we had?
They got
But that's-
more.
You know
That's
what?
They got
no.
more.
Part of the
No, I'm gonna tell you.
problem.
They got more.
You know
Like, I
what
was
the
just
issue
talking
is?
to the
The
kid
issue is
from-
that they have too much.
The dad from
When
Simon
we was
Grass,
kids-
you remember how the kids used to catch the bus up here?
Yeah.
Everybody getting rides now.
And Ubers. That's the point. They have too much. You know what we had back then that they don't have?
What?
Imagination.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
They
And-
don't know how to be creative. Everything.
No, I
so
just
if you
think-
want to
And
say,
mom wasn't driving you to training.
No.
Dad
No, you
wasn't
had to get
driving you-
there.
Yeah,
Had to
you
get there.
want this, then go. Get
We
on
had
the
a
bus.
kid-
But again-
Ride
we had
your
a
bike.
kid-
Do
it goes back to what I said. It starts with you.
We had a
But if I see a
kid-
kid that's going after it, that want to do it, that's falling, getting back up, yeah, I'm gonna make sure that kid have a little bit of therapy, have a little bit of encouragement.
This therapy is the process of him going through that, figuring out not how to hit that shit again.
Nah, you
Not
gotta
how
make
to
sure it
fall.
ain't damaging them
Therapy
mentally.
is for me is like refiguring your brain to like how to like handle your trauma, right? So it's like I
It's
went through
helping you
this,
deal with it.
handle it, but you got to move on from that shit.
Yeah, you definitely got
Action
to.
has to come after this. What's
Yeah,
after?
yeah, for
what's,
sure.
What's
So
I'm
after
gonna
therapy?
keep coming to your office, sitting down on the fucking couch. Yeah,
Yeah,
every
woe
time I
is
got to the
me.
5-yard
No,
line.
it ain't woe is me. It's like, damn, how do I get past this mental block? Mental block is a true thing. Ben Simmons ain't made it past it yet.
And then
You
ain't
get
shooting
past
enough.
that. You get
He got
past
a
that
mental
mental
block.
block.
He not shooting enough.
Cause he got a mental block.
Cause he's soft. Y'all keep this old generation
I'ma say
keep making
he's-
fucking excuses
I'ma
for this
say
new
Ben-
generation.
Ben
That's
is
like
soft.
saying, like,
stay
all
weak.
right, when Kobe was a rookie and he airballed in the playoffs, oh, he got a mental block. No,
ain't
this
never shoot that
motherfucker
shit
got in the
again.
gym. I'm
No,
gonna shoot that
that's
shit
what I'm saying.
again.
He got busy.
I'm gonna shoot this shit
He
right
got
after
busy.
the game.
Yeah.
So
He
that
went-
if I
right,
get this
he got
situation again,
busy.
you don't got to worry about that. This
But
shit
you
gonna
got
be
some. You got some people that are self-driven. Like, yeah, this
How
ain't
you
never
think?
going.
how-
This ain't never going to be
All
me
right, so
again.
I'm gonna put it back. I'm gonna go with Kobe. How you think he got that self-driven? It's when he was in Italy, couldn't speak English, ain't had no friends, and he in the room by himself, fucking dribbling the basketball, lonely as shit.
But he wanted something different.
No, he had to go through that suffering moment by himself.
Yeah, but he wanted different.
Y'all keep
Some people
giving
can
these
give up.
excuses.
But that's where
I
it's
ain't
like,
giving no
where
kid
does
no
I ain't
where
giving
does
them
that
shit.
want different so strongly come from? It
You know
comes
what?
from that
All right,
moment.
let me
Where
tell you
did
this.
Michael Jordan begin
you
his
go.
level to greatness?
Because
It's when
he
got
didn't want to
cut.
be dirt poor.
No, it's when he
This
got
is-
cut.
this is what I'm
and
saying.
he had to go back to the drawing board, and all his friends is at fucking basketball, and he in
No.
his backyard doing spins and jump shots
This
and shit
is-
like that. And his
this
brother's
is-
fucking him up, and his dad saying, "Get back out there and play."
Let me
There's a
explain
certain
something.
level of suffering you got to go through.
Yeah,
This
sure.
is why I
Well,
can't
anything in
feel.
life, for
This
sure.
is
I agree
why.
with that.
This is why I can't feel sorry for anybody that doesn't make it. The simple fact that you're watching people that you know that you don't know make it. There's no excuse that you can say on this planet why you can't make it. Y'all keep making excuses. He needs therapy. He need to shoot the ball. Man, you know how many times people miss the ball and then they shoot again? He's soft as shit.
Well, here's
When
the
we stop-
reality.
hold on. When we stop making excuses for these young people of not making it, or older people, anybody for that matter, when we stop making excuses and make people accountable for the shit that they got going on, they're going to keep getting psychiatrists. They're going to keep getting pat on the back for mediocre. They're going to keep being happy for participation
Yeah,
trophy.
participation
Fuck
trophy.
all that.
My nephew
I mean,
came in
here's
with
the
a
reality, right? The reality is this: in any sport, it's a finite number of slots, so everybody ain't gonna freaking make it.
and everybody ain't gonna win. It's supposed to be one winner.
Right. Everybody ain't gonna win, but everybody ain't gonna be on
My
that
cousin-
team.
my-
So
my
so there's
nephew-
that, right? So you can't assume that every player gonna make it, because if everybody
Why I
wa-
can't assume that I'm going to make it? See, y'all
No,
trying
you
to
can
put
assume
everybody
that-
generalized. I'm
Yeah,
talking
yeah,
about me.
me. Yeah, and I mean, if you do what
Why
needs to be done,
Why I can't think I'm going to make it to
think
the
that
league
you can make it,
or
Right.
be
perform
successful
like
in life.
you gonna
Right.
make it,
Like we just
had
soft.
a mental fortitude to make it.
We soft.
You got to do all those things. Yeah,
They are soft.
they are.
They soft. But
They need to stop listening to that drill music Devin was talking about popping right
Oh
now.
my god, y'all just
you
keep
sound
trying.
like an old ass woman right now. You sound like you watch the news all fucking day.
Right, like-
And I don't. I
This is
hate
our
the
problem
news.
with society.
Yeah.
This is
fucking
the
drill
issue.
music.
Yo, again, we're whack, we're soft, and we make excuses.
I don't
for,
speak
I don't
French.
want to hear. I don't want to hear about. Oh, he
We-
ain't had no man role model, or he ain't had no father. Yeah, get in line. It's all of us doing that shit. Nobody cares at the end of the day.
Right.
You have to
Yeah.
man up, woman up. You see something
You do.
that you want,
Go
go
after
get
it.
that shit.
Right.
It's just that fucking. How do you get started? Get started.
That's why I
Right.
like
That's
Kobe
it.
when he was like he had that conversation with himself. Kobe said he was like, "Well, I see Michael Jordan and all them type of stuff." He's like, "Well, I'm not on that athletic ability. Well, how do I get there,
Right.
or can I get there?"
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see. And then he just started to grind. It was so much that to the point where just to build his grip, he used to do certain drills just to
Yeah.
build his grip so he can palm the ball like Michael Jordan did.
Palm the bomb.
Yeah, my bad. Palm the
I don't know
ball.
what this
like
mean
Michael
over here.
Jordan
She
did.
go with her.
Yeah, I know.
Anyway,
I just like the way that sounds. Palm the bomb.
freaking
Toward the
Santa
France.
Claus. Are you an elf? Like, what the fuck is going on here? This is
Jolly
freak
little
shit.
F over there.
Jolly little F over
They got the green
So,
jolly elf over there.
I hope we helped y'all dumbass. Like, no, I'm only joking.
Ooh.
I hope we
Yeah.
helped y'all asses. Are we time to go?
Oh, they pack. I see you
Oh,
packing up.
shit.
I told you it's
Wait.
almost 3:00.
Damn.
Oh. Hey,
Oh,
Don,
shit.
where we at?
Don cut like 2 hours ago.
1:30. We good.
Oh,
Don told you, yo,
see, we needed our sign
It
guy.
go fast when you're here.
it go fast when I'm here.
Shots fired.
What?
Where's my sign guy out? 10
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah.
Sweating over there.
Yeah,
Bro,
right.
chill the fuck
Right,
out.
we don't know where we at right now.
No. Oh, shit. Sorry.
Get yourself.
Sorry,
You
ladies
was
and
hitting that hookah
gentlemen.
last night?
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So again, stop making excuses for yourself. You high school ball players, get y'all shit in order because the scholarships are not there like y'all think.
Yes.
Please, and this is a business. One of our guys is now be shipped off. He already have an NIL deal, making a lot of money a year.
Congratulations,
Congratulations. He is prime example of what we talking about.
High schooler?
High school.
Yep.
Do what you're supposed to
Check
do.
that out.
The resources are
Listen.
there. Stop thinking that certain thing. Another thing, yo, parents, athletes, learn the system. Stop thinking if I go to this camp on the other side of the planet, I'm gonna be good. No, your own backyard don't know who the fuck you are. It doesn't make sense to another college to say, well, why didn't Temple offer this guy? Is something wrong that Temple, Penn State, Pitt, who else? Maryland,
Yeah.
Syracuse, Who else I'm missing?
Each
Rutgers.
area has a pipeline of schools.
Yes, and
so
if they not
before
picking
you
in their
go
own
national,
backfield,
you a lot of times got to get your local schools
Yes.
to invest in you enough to the point where they'll offer you a
create
scholarship,
traction.
and then now it start to create traffic on the outside. Like,
Yes.
well, why did
But
this
see,
kid get it?
sometimes these schools roll the dice too. They figure, oh, you know what, we're gonna wait and offer them because we get them for it.
no, they don't like them. They don't like
No,
them.
no,
They don't like it. They
that's not
bullshitting.
true.
They
That's
don't
not
like
true.
it.
I seen schools come in and offer, and I'm gonna give you a prime example. Raekwon, my nephew.
Everything is related to her.
you
She
just
just
keep-
pump her family.
Yeah, her family.
No,
You-
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm
Damn.
gonna tell you because this is a situation I was intimately involved with. Penn State didn't offer him until the last minute.
Why they do that? You
They
should have
probably
took
couldn't
it.
get the other person they want.
Yeah.
It's a lot of reasons.
There's a lot of reasons.
So it happens. So it's not just because.
Yeah,
you know,
but
you-
But
no.
did he get an offer from Temple?
yeah,
Did he get one from Maryland?
yeah.
So his backyard
That's
knew
back
who
what we
his
saying.
backyard
Well, yeah,
knew who
they
he
know.
was.
Yeah,
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 backyard knew who he
now,
was.
But now
So,
when
all
he
right.
goes to these other schools, like some kids run down to the SEC
Yeah.
thinking that they going, bro, just your backyard don't know who you
Right.
going.
And
All
the
right,
Big
so-
Ten don't want you. A lot of times the SEC
Yeah.
don't want you.
All right,
It's
parents,
like-
we're gonna give y'all the scoop on how to do this. First of all, if your son is not now going, if he's going into the 10th or the 11th grade and nobody knows
it's
him,
too late.
It's not too
It's
late.
Not too late.
She's
not
a
too
dream
late.
crusher.
Yes.
She worse than you. Usually
Yeah.
you be like,
Oh God.
she's like, it's too
So,
late.
if
Don't
he's
even
not-
suit up on
if
Saturday.
he's not, y'all haven't had phone calls to come visit between the 10th and 11th grade. Your 11th grade summer is the most important thing for your career right now, as far as getting to a D1 school. So
Local camps.
Yes, the 7-on-7s and all that crap. You
Cut
need
it
to
out.
stop because you ain't shit. So there's no need to
how
do all
much
of that
too.
because you're going to come back the same way you left. Go find you a position coach. The money that you spend on 7-on-7s, you take that money and invest in your son, put it in a position coach. The second thing you do is go find you a weight room, not just any old weight room because he's been booked and now he come home and he can do some squats and sit-ups. That's not a trainer. Make sure they have a shitload of professional athletes, meaning
AKA.
they know what they're doing.
AKA us.
Yes.
They
I
say
didn't want to throw that
level
commercial
four.
out
Yeah,
there,
they
but I
don't
did
have-
it
they
anyway.
don't
Yeah.
have-
Second thing you need to do, as the time you talking around maybe the end of May of every year, college camps start to pop open. Second, after that, before even that, stay away from all these other fucking camps because they don't have the power to pull the trigger to give your son a scholarship. So why would you pay $100, $150 to some backyard boogie camp that says, oh, we can get you in front of a camp versus we can get you in front of a college versus going to the university itself.
Yeah, so like local areas, like go to the Rutgers camp, go
Yes.
to a Maryland
Find-
camp, go to
Get on your computer. The third thing, 4, I don't know what number I'm on, but pick
You
a
on
number.
three.
Get on a computer and pull up these colleges, and I'm gonna give you your list, and I'm gonna tell you why to do it this way. So you want to find out Temple. Temple typically the first one in the area to always run their camp is like the end of May or something like that, unless they change it. So you want Temple, you want Rutgers, you want Pitt, you want Penn State, you want Maryland, you want Syracuse. Is that it? And maybe Villanova.
maybe like Villanova, Boston College. They in the Boston College is in this pipeline.
Fuck them 6 right here.
on,
These
bro.
is quick.
That's a good
These-
school,
But
Boston
these
College.
is these is our guy just went there. But
That's what I'm saying.
these are the 6 that you want because they all play each other. So what happens is if Temple offer him a scholarship, that's going to make Penn State, Pitt, all them figure out who this kid is. Now I got to get him up to our university because you don't know if this dude going to be a Hall of Famer, and if I didn't get him on my campus, we look stupid, especially when he's in our backyard.
Right.
So you make one college play each other. When you look up, and it's all said and done, if you do it correctly, you got 6 offers.
Right.
This is how you build your son program to where it makes sense on the dollar as well. Because now you're paying $200 to go to a FBU camp. And okay, they do a little things, but I'm gonna take that money and go hit 3 different camps with gas money, tolls, and all that. So I'm going from Pitt to Penn State to Maryland. The same amount of money I would have spent in the FBU camp. Not knocking them, but I don't really give a shit about them. But that only makes sense to me, where I can go and
I agree with that.
now the head coach himself can eyeball him versus watching a film and say, hey, after the game is over, after the camp is over, you and your parents come up to the office. Let's have a conversation.
And you left off at 4. Number 5, which should have been number 1. Stop being these kids' friend. Parent these kids. Get these kids the tough love that they need to
Her
succeed.
woman aspect is
I'm
so
telling
she got to reiterate that shit.
You do
Nurturing part of the
It's
show.
like we way past that. She got to
No,
drill that
no,
shit back
because
in.
before they could do all that, they got to have what it take. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
my
All right. So those follow that blueprint.
Yeah.
Follow that. Now I gave that shit away
it
for
worked.
free. Follow the blueprint.
It works.
Trust me. We took the tour. We done went to all of the colleges, and it's the same. I can't even begin to name how many people that did this shit and got scholarships. Kyle
works.
Pitts did the shit, got scholarships. That whole team that I had.
First person I heard with you was Sharif.
Yeah.
Because for me, I was already out of school, and once you
jumped the
start
ruckus,
hitting,
yeah.
Once you start hitting camps, we start hearing about how Reef's status start going. I'm
Yes.
like, they not even in season right now.
Yes.
Where he become a 4-star ball player at?
Yeah.
And the next
Because
thing you
it's
know,
not-
we start hearing he's a 5-star ball player.
Yeah.
he didn't even go through
hit
his
the
senior
system.
year. Yeah.
This is what you do. Now, again, it doesn't make sense for you to drive, jump on a plane and go to California or go to LSU or go to Alabama and all that shit when Philadelphia, Pennsylvania don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Doesn't make sense. Go where you live. Go shopping. Just go out there and do the best you can do. You follow these things, your chances of getting a scholarship is going to jump sky high. I'm almost guaranteed that. I'm guaranteed that I stand on it. It is our brand. This is what we do. So
You heard it here first.
that's right.
Okay,
That's right.
Frank.
Yeah,
Frank Lucas. over
Frank
there.
Lucas, you know what I mean? So that's that. So you high school kids, get y'all shit together because y'all pissing me off, man. I just got back into the high school game and I'm starting to see things that make me want to get back out of it. And the
Nah,
discipline
we got a
and
good group.
Yeah,
the
you don't want to
discipline
piss
and-
G
we
off.
the
We probably
hard
got
work.
like 3 or 4 D1 potential ball players in this group.
Yeah, the hard
3 or
work and
4.
effort that you guys got to do, y'all have to do it. And stop taking these goddamn. If you're gonna post something, make sure the guy.
He gotta be the man.
Yes, the
Fuck
guy
like,
that you dealing with.
You a 6'2" receiver,
And he's 4'9".
He 4'9",
supposed to
a
do
white
this.
corner, and he my bad, but
He's supposed to do this.
he's supposed to be.
Just
You
make-
supposed to be
just
trashing.
learn-
He shouldn't even be touching you
Yeah,
right
just learn how to market yourself. Just learn how to market yourself.
'Cause-
Look
And
it up
if you
on
don't
YouTube.
know how, ask for help.
Yes, please. You're
Yeah.
around resources. That's the dumbest thing. I'm gonna keep saying it. The dumbest thing on the planet is to have resources and not use them. That is the dumbest shit
Look
on the
at
planet.
your Instagram, your Twitter, Facebook, but more
Oh.
so Instagram, your Twitter as a marketing platform for yourself.
Yes. Another thing I forgot to say. High school kids, and we're gonna get out of here after this. High school kids, because he's got his jacket and coat on
He gotta
everything.
go get his kids.
Yeah.
It's going to be Friday
It's 3
Rashad
things
traffic.
that you guys need to do. You need, let's just say I play wide receiver. I need to find out who's the number 1 wide receiver in high school, the number 1 wide receiver in college, and the number 1 wide receiver in the NFL. And now I need to figure out how to get my name in this conversation. I need to watch what they eat, they shit, they sleep, how they hit. Everything they do, you need to mimic that and put that into your game plan. And if you do that, come see me.
Sky's the limit.
I should have wrote a book on this shit.
It ain't too late.
That's it.
Call it
That's
the
it.
Book of G.
We want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning
yeah.
in.
Make-
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was like, make sure you like, share, comment. Let us know what you think of the show, especially now that we got all 3.
The first time, this is history. All 3 of us.
I gotta get used to her though.
used to
I
this
gotta
shit,
get
'cause
used to
she's
her.
bad business.
She had me in a
Oh,
curveball today.
I don't know if it is, but just to double check, I think we got 95 subscribers. We need 5 more to get that 100.
Subscribe.
and
What
then
else do
G
y'all
gonna
got
give
going
y'all
on?
$100.
I'm gonna give you a fucking thank you.
In 100 different ways. G is trilingual.
Yeah. Yeah, we give you 100 body armors.
100.
Empty.
But subscribe. I mean, it
subscribe,
don't cost you anything to smash
Here we go
the
with
follow
begging
button.
shit. Here we go with the begging.
We appreciate it.
It ain't begging.
appreciate
Just hit the button.
Hit the button. You heard what she said.
button.
Yeah. So that's it. Thanks for coming out. God bless. Good night.
Good night.
Peace. I'm like the bull.
No, you
what was the
shout
bull
out.
name?
You were shout out.
Shit. They know how the bull be?
I never talked about men genitalia so
What
much in
the
my life.
fuck?
What is wrong?